What's going on?
Morning.
What's up, man?
Bro, not me very well. Dude, I got drunk and bought MF coin last night. I saw his little angry face.
Oh my god.
That's the top pumping token right now. On See what I said to you about the low supply, like CVX and the thin order book? So it works both ways.
Like this.
Yeah, bro.
All this is fucking empty here. There's no.
They're taking money. Do you see the gaps in the candles? Did you see that right there where they just that it was a big gap right there in between that one candle? They just closed that little gap right there. That's crazy. Yeah, the order books are getting really thin, bro. I'm gonna sell a little more because I can buy more later. Just a little bit, not anything substantial. Maybe I get more MF coin.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. No.
I do see like a Grand Slam pullback.
So it's like the 360 to 320, bro. Look at all that liquidity right there. They're gonna get it. It won't take long. It'll be quick. Some people will miss it because they'll be asleep. I'm not even kidding, bro. It'll be fast. And then they want to move away because they don't want to let everyone load there. They're greedy.
That's why you gotta work all day today.
Yeah, all right, guys. Let's get these likes up real quick. We're gonna fucking spam this shit. I'm gonna see here. Heart for the fan club. I'm already in it. Damn it. Hasn't been long enough.
Jesus.
Just kidding. The violence.
Yeah, I know. I was seeing all that, like, and then I realized, like, what, because there's those orders. I'm like, there's nothing up here.
So what they do when an overshooting B wave is they make you feel like you're getting left behind, but you just have to look no further than like do you see on the chart, my actual trading chart, not my charting chart that I sent you on CVX, like how everything is red on my thing, like it's overbought on the weekly and daily time frame, and the stochastics are all out of whack, like MACD's overextended, like bro, it's not a sustainable path for the token at this point in price. Like it'll reset, but I'm just saying, like, in order to get another leg up, it's gonna have to take a leg down. That's just life. And Chops will be like, no, Zach, it can just go up. I can smell him coming.
You guys are laughing. You guys are laughing at me.
No.
You guys are laughing at me.
He's like, we're not having any more fucking dips.
Who said that? Me?
You just always like, fuck your dip. The only dip Chops is having is with his fucking chips as he goes higher.
You guys keep fucking trying to ruin my fun, man.
I'm not ruining anything, man. It's just like...
No, I know you're not ruining it. You're showing me a great chart. It's not ruining it yet.
Not ruining anything.
I mean, Zach, at this point, like my average is 455.
You're gonna be just fine, bro. And I know that you're the person that buys more if you get a chance for whatever reason for a quick sale, get lower. So.
I mean, I do want to pull the bag and buy again when it drops. I just fucking hate that point now.
It's also hard on a token like this because it's harder. It's easier to like batch trade CRV, but dude, it's not gonna move like this because this is like I was saying last night.
The pressure on
like
this
the
one
equivalent,
is insane.
Dude. Yeah, the because of the flywheel, it's convex finance, bro, is going.
You see how it pumps.
Yeah, it fucking pumps, bro.
Well, you know what's funny, Zach, is why I did want to kind of make the plays is the profits that I make. I wanted to go put it right in the curve Dow in the, like their yield with USDC.
Yeah, and the trades you made, dude, even if it was a scalp trade, that's a trade I make on stocks a lot. Do you see how it sets up the M formation? They take the expansion phase to the top, and you're like, holy shit. And then everyone tries to short, and they take it down to the bottom of the first candle where it is up top up there. And then they base it, and then they expand the overshoot. But that always gets over exaggerated on charts with low liquidity.
Like
We'll see. I could be wrong, dude. I could be wrong. We just pumped to the moon all next week.
What's it at right now? 585. I've seen it hit 6.
Yeah, it was at 6 when I woke up. I was like, "Holy fuck!" And then dude, I thought my Crypto.com app glitched because I went in. Only reason I looked at it says you've bought MFer coin at 1 a.m. You bought MFer coin, and I was like, "What?" And
yeah, but you're rich, bitch.
I sold it. I sold it all, dude.
Yeah, why not? You wake up to a fucking coin like that.
It's 3,185 on the market cap space, bro. That thing's illiquid as fuck.
I would be happy rebuying this thing at 385 or 420. I don't give a shit.
Or even 396, bro. That's the support. Like, I mean, like I said, like
in this area, I don't give a shit.
God damn, I think it's still coming down that far, huh? I mean, I know it's nothing when it goes.
Well,
just because it doesn't take anything when there's no liquidity in the books. We'll have to watch. Man, I wonder if they just dump it on Monday as the false move and then just continue an expansion phase. I don't know, man. I feel like I got my timelines fucked up.
You know, when I sell, it's not going to come back down. So just be prepared.
It's not worth. I mean, it's just not worth trying to like fucking.
Not at this point. Not for me, anyway. It's crazy. It would be. I mean, it's still smart. It's profits, but.
Bro, the second best thing besides the mattress that I ever purchased was this fucking Sonic ice machine.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I love this thing.
A Sonic ice machine?
Yeah, because kids like to chew ice, and it's the number one thing at dentists. They get cracked.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I like those too.
The Opal, and the thing. I told the cart girl yesterday. I said, y'all need to invest in some of these little ice cubes. So I said, because these big fucking ice cubes, they don't melt in my drink. And then you take so long because every guy thinks they're going to get fucking laid on every hole talking to you while they order their beer to get your ass around the course to get me some more fucking water.
Like to the cart girl or whatever.
Bro, these horn bags don't have...
It's so funny because every guy does think they're going to get laid by the hot cart girl.
They're so fucking stupid. I'm like, please stop hitting on her.
They try to pull out like their best lines, like they're the studiest, like she's never been hit on in her life.
I know.
You're the first one of this hour.
Yeah, I don't want to date a guy my age. I'd really like some 68-year-old wrinkly skinned man with skin tears to take care of me. I don't know. This is wild behavior, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Lego building today.
No golf.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done going outside and walking in the fucking heat, bro. Golf can kiss my ass today.
Yeah, my buddy's like, dude, he's like, I know it's last minute, but he's like, you want to go golfing tomorrow? I know it's hot and all. I was like, dude, if it was anything but 120 today, I would have said yes.
It's really, dude, it's more exercise and like trying to stay busy that I go out there during the week. Like in the summer, when it's this hot, it's not.
Yeah, it's
not fun.
It's gonna be. Yeah.
It's so hot. It's not fun.
I mean, I'm like, seriously, man, you're picking like probably the hottest day of the summer right now. And he's like, I know. He's like, I just figured. I'm like, no, I appreciate it because I really do want to go because we've been talking about it, but.
He said, it's North Carolina. Catch me in like 60 days. It'll be very pretty out.
And next week's going to be brutal all week.
Yeah.
Whatever that was did not sit well in my stomach.
Dude. My wife's car takes up so much space. It's so nice when she's not here. I'm just kidding. Ooh, we're not going to make it today.
You're supposed to feel better after you drop the kids off at the pool.
You're supposed to feel better?
Yeah. Good drop off.
Do you feel better?
No, I don't know what just didn't taste. I had my regimen morning shit. I had my lemon water and then that fucking live probiotic, and something not sitting well with that right off the bat. Normally I feel great after having that. I feel like I'm gonna puke right after it.
Damn.
I mean, that was instant too.
Don't do that.
I mean, if it might feel better if I get it out, whatever it was.
Yeah, dude, expel that demon.
Maybe I forgot to shake it or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'll expel
Bro,
it.
sometimes you just gotta yak and get it over with.
Yep. I feel like this a little longer. I'm definitely doing that. We'll see.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, it was instant in my
I'm
gut.
holding my soda fridge up right now.
So I think I'm going to give them a 60-day time frame because I said like they wanted to know a date time frame or something to get away or leave. I'm gonna do 60 days to close out as much as I can. We'll see what they say.
Is that lady your boss or is he your boss?
They both are. They're husband and wife.
Oh, so he did. You think he regrets that mistake? I'm kidding.
I'll just give him my 60
he's
days.
going to be mature enough to let you do that?
I think he is, and I think that's what they were all talking about. And I mean, it would be dumb not to because it gives them more time to get somebody in place, and I can still help the other girl that's like there with me, and then whoever else they bring in. You know what I mean? So it would be smart too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it helped me just like close out what I was doing or in the middle of.
For sure.
Rob was funny though because he's like, I was like, yeah, I want to. He's like, yeah, you want to get that big job in there, don't you? I said, well, fuck yeah, man, just fucking put it out there as $495,000 deal. If they say yes, I want to at least get the deposit. I know I won't be here for the whole thing because it starts next year, but if I can get them to get a deposit in, I want to get paid on that. I mean that's what I work for, you know.
Yeah, it's like dude, I didn't go there for my fucking health.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Dude, people like I will tell you, business owners at times, and as you've been one, they get desensitized to like the amount of fucking stress and struggle it takes to get big shit to the finish line, bro.
Say that again.
Like people like that aren't actively on the revenue line that are in business where they've given up the revenue line to other people, they forget. Like that's why I don't ever get out of the revenue line.
Oh yeah.
They forget how much
for
stress.
granted. Take it for granted.
It's hard, bro, because you live and die by the deal, bro.
I'm all commission, bro. I'm all commission. So is the residential salesman. We're the only two like that, and they, we feed the company.
They probably would rather just hire someone for like $100 whatever a year and not.
I don't know, man. No, I mean It doesn't. The way it's structured, I think Rob set it up good this time, like how he has it, where the commercial guy kind of earns the commission off it. Anybody you bring in, that's the way to set it up, because you don't have any drive and motive.
Yeah,
if you don't
pay good salespeople, you won't have them.
Yeah. But I mean, I told him I really appreciate it. I really do. You let me get back on my feet and in a place where I can walk away and do what I want now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's much respect for me back to them.
But Rob is like, but she's just, bro, that's just crazy behavior, especially after you put all that bread on their table.
Yeah.
And in sales, when you have people like her, she only gives a fuck about what you're going to do next. What you did yesterday doesn't mean a thing. I know her. Yeah. I know exactly how they are.
Yeah,
Not him, but I know how that is.
Yep.
And she's probably not the reason why they're successful. He is.
I mean, he started it. She's the inside person. She cares about keeping people happy.
No, apparently not the ones.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
You get your cold brew and say fuck it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I talked to one of the other coworkers yesterday and just went over stuff with them and just told them, hey man, I'm not walking away instantly. I'm trying to do this like a weed out. That was the whole point. But that's the whole point of sitting down and giving respect back. Like, hey, weed this out, but it's not my call, right? It's still your company.
For sure.
You don't want me here, you make the call on that. But I'll stay here until I wrap things up. And meanwhile, You know, because I'm focused on wrapping my shit up. That's it. Anything that started, I want to wrap up. That's what I said. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't want it to linger long. So, yes, I do want to set a time frame too, whether it's a month or 2 months or 3 months or whatever. But just I know I'm wrapping up my jobs, and it's kind of like the stress load goes away because there's less and less. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as you clear your plate.
Yep. Yep. And then I'm just there to help like the other girl and whoever else wants to come in. Just give them a little assistance. Show them
Probably
the ropes.
3,400, 3,350 is where they're building their bids on that, JoJo. 3,354 is where I have. Yep.
What's this one?
There's the hopeful fuckers on the bottom there that are never going to get filled under 2,900. That's the brave souls that will buy back higher.
What's that one?
ETH. You see how they're setting up the M formation slam? Look at ETH. It's the same chart as everything else on the Ethereum.
Definitely setting up the Hulk Hogan slam.
Yeah, poor Hulk. Dude, then people were trying to say that Dolly didn't make it. Dolly's fine. She was in Nashville last night.
Oh, Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
They're trying to take them all out.
Well, they were trying to just, people just like make shit up. They're like Dolly Parton passed away. I'm like, no, she didn't, bro.
Yeah, for likes and follows, baby.
From likes and yeah, dude, she does so much for the Valley here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah,
she's a true queen.
The literacy, there would be so many more kids that had less like literacy if without her. She gives, like, when you sign your kid up when they're like born in Tennessee, she sends them books all the way up through like grade school every month. Ooh.
Purple Bitcoin, and that's iffy, my dude, making a little move. I like.
You guys, welcome to our ASMR stream where we drop sounds.
Oh yeah, the mixing of my cold brew.
There you go. Dude, JoJo looks like a different man with his haircut. I was telling him yesterday.
Yeah, he looks like almost like some type of half guinea or something there. Huh? Gangster guinea from Mexico.
Woke up fucking crazy. Almost looked like,
Logan
from Wolverine.
Say loco. Come on, man.
You know what I know it's sad? So my 8 sleep decided last night that it's like, it will no longer do temperature control until you reprime the pod and fill it up with distilled water. I was like, well, that ain't fucking happening until she gets back. I don't fuck with that thing. Everything's breaking, CCS. Everything in this household is breaking and falling down without...
At your house?
Mine, yeah. The whole hierarchy of our existence and mine is falling to a... I realized I'd probably get away living the way I do, like about 2 or 3 weeks without my wife, and then I would crash and burn.
Well, that's good though. Good for you.
I know.
That's when you know you got a good marriage.
Yeah, I know. Or you're gonna be a codependent piece of shit if she ever leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that big dip on Purple Bitcoin. I think it touched 40, and I knew that was the right spot to get in for anybody that
yeah, man.
missed out. And I did say that, like, hey, if you fucking want something, Purple Bitcoin at 40, there's your last window.
30. Well, it's been being hit in there a couple times, 2-3 times, so it's got a nice baseline. So. Yeah, it had that one where it did go to 36, but hit it like 38, 39, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good spot, man. But it's still gotta make its move. It can't dance around 47 and 50 and play the game. I mean, it can, but
I messed around with the staking on FET, not VET, FET. I put like 100 on there, and I bonded it, and I let it run for a day. And then I wanted to see
what's that on there? Is that on their own like site or something?
Yeah, you can do that. Crypto.com does it, but I wouldn't.
Those fucking bastards! Yeah, I got.
I'm just saying, like, I just threw a little bit on there and just wanted to see it. So someone said it was supposed to be a 22-day unbonding period. I'm like, I know it says that, but I don't think the FET network works that way. And I had it back in 3 days. I didn't put anything of any consequence on there, like $10, but. It only took 3 days. So those unbonding times aren't always accurate. They can be shorter depending on the validators.
Yeah.
So not that I would think if everyone's trying to unstake, the validators get overwhelmed, and it does take
And
the
then
amount of
it
time.
takes more time. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's what you don't want to fucking be stuck with.
That's why you don't want to catch it. Or yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What's
You
that?
stake your bags in a bear, or at the beginning of a like when you got in on XPR. Or I mean, I feel like I'm pretty early on XPR. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna ride it. But
are you just holding it, or are you?
no, I have it on the web
all?
off, bro. I voted for the people to get their tokens back as
Are
well.
you staking it though?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say at least you're staking it because that's daily anyway, right?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't have I'm not like CCS level on it, but I'm a young owl.
CCS level isn't even at CCS level because that should be like triple.
You should just looked at Sean. You should just looked at her and said, "Listen, lady, if you FUD my fucking XPR bags from going higher without more dollars, this is unacceptable."
Yeah, I fucking told them about shit too. The thing is they're the kind of people like everybody at the work, not just them. But when I say them, I'm talking to all of them. Like they all see it, right? Because I talk about it. They know I talked about it 8 years ago when I was there, and they're like, "Damn, dude, he's like." They say he knows his shit. They don't know what I know or what I don't know. They just see that the price is up and he's been talking about it, blah blah blah. But it's like but you know what the thing is none of you actually take the time to truly understand, and it shows me that you'll never truly get in because you just want to get rich like today from it, and you have no work ethic to involve yourself to understand it and really invest properly weekly, monthly, yearly, or whatever. Because it's been like 8 years, right? That's what I'm saying. 8, 9 years since I started talking to them about it, and it's like you just make a simple stay. I don't understand it. It's because you're not putting the time. You don't want to know, and then you're like, damn, I don't know how you're doing that. Can you show us? It's like it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? You have to invest your time to understand and listen. It can't just be a 5-minute rodeo and you're all set. You know what I mean? Like they think it's going to be a quick explanation and everything's good. Now they can be wealthy in crypto.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
the
it's not
thing.
like you're buying MF for coin. I'm just kidding. Dude, Tennessee and the mountains of North Carolina are definitely a special place right there on the border. I can tell you the termites absolutely fucking love it here. They eat the shit out of all. Do you guys deal with termites a lot where you are, CCS?
Not a lot, but it happens.
You guys do more metal and vinyl on the fencing side, or do you do a lot of?
Oh yeah, like a lot of aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah, that big project though is mostly all vinyl with some aluminum.
That's a lot of money. I mean, vinyl's expensive.
Fuck yeah, man. That's why it adds up fast. But
Crazy.
that's a project where they want to where this is a lot of what the builders are doing now and what they're doing is they want to put the fencing around the house so it's more value when they sell it at the end. It's way more, and they're starting to realize that. You put a fence around a yard, I know it sucks at that cost, but it's a better end result for them, and they're finally starting to realize it, that what they're able to charge for a fenced-in yard and selling the house.
Do you think it's like 50% markup, like from what it actually costs from labor and everything else? Like, is there that much spread on something like that for a fencing company?
I mean, it can be, yeah.
Yeah.
It can be. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm sure there's some that I have, definitely.
Oh yeah. I can do shingle roofs at $95 a square with my guys.
Yeah.
And we can charge $220 labor all day long.
Wait, so you do roofs?
I do.
How long you been doing that?
I don't know, like 4 years.
Like you have your own little thing or what?
I have about 38 guys that are all from the same family, like Misael Solas and
doing the roofing.
They do everything, bro. You send them into a fucking forest and you come out with a shopping center.
Yeah, they're got good crew.
They've been working for me for 8 years. Yeah.
That's how long you've been doing the roofing?
No, that's how long I've been remodeling, but we just do but we only do I don't deal with homeowners, bro. I only do for people that have subbed it for probably a higher price, and they just white label my guys. And so we basically make like 60 or 70 a square off of it, and they make another, you know. I mean, dude, some of
What
these
is the
guys
total?
are
What's the
charging people
total?
like 400 to 500 a square for
Yeah, I was
fucking
just gonna
roofs,
say,
bro.
what's the total? What's the total per square going for out there?
So I'm all in with my costs about 200 to 195 with like materials for 30-year gaff,
Yeah,
and they're most of the resales like 400 to 500 a square.
that's probably about right now. I mean, I haven't done the roofing in a while, but that's what I was doing with my own company. So I was selling for a guy, and he was getting on my nerves by the way he was pressing me. It's like, dude, I'm a 1099 salesman. I go and I go. I mean, if I make sales, I make sales. I mean, you don't
Yeah,
give me anything. You don't
yeah,
give me zero.
yeah.
So
Be like,
don't
unless you
call
want to
me and
be,
yeah, don't call me and tell me what to do ever.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
you want to end up in a workman's labor problem, you can fucking come tell me when I have to be somewhere. But yeah, I
yeah, and
know.
it's like, so it's like, you know what? I kind of smart guy. I'm gonna milk it with him for a little bit. So then I started asking him questions to understand everything, and then I went off on my own and started roofing. And I got some crews because he treats his crews like shit. I'd bring him or not breakfast. I'd bring him lunch. You know, Gatorades and some beer or tequila or bourbon, whoever liked what. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah,
built it. I built $100 into a job for something like that because that's all it takes, man. I can build $100 in a job and take
just
care of
show
all
someone
that,
you care of them.
and they're excited as fuck. Yep.
Yeah,
And you
my
when
guys.
you get that every day for a crew on a job, they're happy as shit, and they take care of you.
The problem I have is that people like, I mean, they're always singing and whistling and happy and yeah, like bro, like it's always like my electrician Joshua. He's like they're the happiest group of motherfuckers to work a million hours a week that I've ever
Yeah.
met. And I was like, I know.
Yeah, I had a couple good crews I really enjoyed working with, man, because they were good. But I mean, I'd follow up and check the roofs and make sure because there's a couple people that would try to skimp, and I remember going up there and I was like, I almost, you know, you want to fire them right there. It's like I don't ever want to see that again. I call them all over, and it says if you guys don't make sure, you know, that they're all doing these little odds and ends because those little things go a long way in someone's roof. I don't want to take the call back ever. I don't want to deal with it. I had one callback in my lifetime, like doing roofing, and it was when I went to New York on a trip, and it was a fluke thing. They forgot to like seal a nail spot or some shit or something happened or whatever from tying off or whatever. I don't fucking remember, but
I
it was
don't.
one
I
thing.
don't want warranty calls either, brother. I understand.
Yep, don't want any of it because it's time consuming and it eats up a few bucks here and there, and it's a pain in the ass.
For
Just
me,
do it
it's more
right the
than
first
it's
time.
like the brain space of even dealing with something that I'm not going to get paid for again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, all of that. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want a
Mhm.
customer unhappy either because it's just word of mouth for that went well because I was residential.
Yeah, and that
So,
matters, bro. Because
yeah.
people don't. People are way more like people won't tell you that. Like people are less likely to tell people they're really happy with what you did, but they
But they
sure as
will
hell will
damn
go
well say the
tell.
first thing they don't like.
Yeah,
Um,
XRP is not exciting until you clear $3.40. I don't even need to look at it. It's
but
not
yeah,
even.
I think I was getting about the high part then was like 350, maybe 400 a square.
Yeah. When
But
was
that was
this?
good. Shit. Shit.
10 years ago.
9 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years ago already.
You like
I
how
mean,
I knew the pricing was 10 years ago?
fuck, man. It was a while ago already.
People
But
they get so surprised when they've owned their home for X amount of years and they've been out of the housing market. Like they get into the construction and remodel market, and they're
mhm.
like, "What do you mean it's $60,000 for the bathroom that I want?"
Yeah,
Well,
Mine,
$60,000.
I think my profits were pretty simple how it was structured, and it just came out this way. It was and it worked out cool. So then I already knew what I was making pretty much every job. So if it was like 50 square, right? I you had two zeros. I was pulling my profits 5 grand on that job. If it was 30 square, I was making 3 grand.
I like
If
it,
it just happened to work that way, Zach. And then I was like, damn. I'm like, is it
dude.
all working? And I'm looking at it all, and I was like, yeah, I guess it's just not that. You check all of them, it just happened to work how it worked out. And I was like, sweet. I said, so I know exactly what I'm making every time I look at one.
Dude,
I
I
mean, it
just
was
my
numbers in a
parents
template.
my parents' house, which is 25 squares, and I did it for 4,875 ish dollars it cost. And my mom's like, I think that's kind of expensive. I said, I think you live under a rock. I said that's a $10,000 to $15,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say people don't know. They don't have a clue.
I'm like, Mom, I'm trying to protect you. Like, just I paid for it and took care of it. I was like, but she's like, that's kind of expensive. I'm like, no, that's a
You
great deal.
you just paid for the materials and shit, labor.
Yeah, I paid for it all. It went
Yeah.
under an apartment complex. Fuck them. See, that's the thing. Like when you own assets, bro, you never know when your apartment complex might need a sauna or a fucking set of hardwood floors or whatever.
Those add up fast.
You catch my drift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, do you see on the chat where it says I got likes from user 84546?
Oh, yeah.
I could have
What?
sworn he posted a video of where I literally work on the project right now, just down the street from. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Because, yeah, because it was like, I believe Thursday, it rained fucking hard for about an hour. And next to that project, there's a parking lot where they're just, they're building a parking lot and they're pouring cement, right? And sure enough, I keep looking at it and staring at it. The motherfucker actually was like, this motherfucker actually lived in Fargo? I couldn't believe it. It's literally just down the street. That shit is wild.
That's not far. You guys have a show too, Fargo. I watched that shit a while back.
That was a decent
That's a pretty good show, actually.
Hey, pull up Dent. Dent made its
Wow.
move.
Crazy.
Let's go, Dent. Let's go. Let's go. Make it. Finish it. Blast through. I loaded up a little bit more, but I didn't get a lot. That was dumb because I should have got a good bag.
CCS. So, large home builders on average on $500,000 housing, we're spending between $13,000 and $17,000 on incentives or builders breaks or whatever for people to purchase. New data came out last night. The average home builder is now spending $43,000 to $48,000 in incentives to get housing closed right now.
Yeah, so like the builders are I noticed they must
They're
have just came out with some.
they're cannibalizing the resale markets, bro.
They have to.
Yeah, or they'll get stuck with all their inventory.
Yeah, and they're not going to. They want to keep building because here's the thing: they'll take the losses now to regain it in the next phase when it comes back around. If that's what it's the next phase or the phase after that. That's why these builders are scooping up so much property and putting in these plans. I mean, because they know that turnaround down the road when it's a buy-in market, they're gonna fucking make bank.
Yeah.
And like the ones across, like behind me, D.R. Horton did like a whole bunch of townhomes, and none of them had a sold sign on it. Well, I just drove by there. Guess what? Every single one of them was sold. They must have ripped out their incentive because there's no way they're just going to sell them all like that. And I know we went to one of the meetings with the one in Apex, and they said they have to. They have to incentivize and sell them. They're not selling. They have to do something.
Lennar's, the reason the Florida markets are in so rough shape is Lennar's running a 7% profit margin on everything they're building right now, and they don't care. And they're literally like cannibalizing phase 2 comps down to like 60, 80K, where it's lower than where they sold houses like a year and a half ago and promised people that rates were going to come down.
Well, I have a question because I thought at one of the little cookouts, like celebratory cookouts or whatever, for one of these neighborhoods we went to, I thought one of the guys said that they can they do anything with the rate?
Yeah, so they can buy down the rate for you.
That's what they were talking about. Yep, they were buying it down 1% or something for the.
You can get what's called like three to one buy downs, where like basically like the rate's like 3% cheaper the first year, 2% cheaper the next year, and then 1% cheaper the following, like the third year.
Yeah,
that's usually the best deal you can get.
Well, how do they do that? How do they buy it down? Like
they pay the lender. They pay the lender the amount of money and that's
needed to bring it down to that rate.
Cost them a lot of money, bro.
Yep, that's what he was talking about, and that's what they were doing. And he's like, "Listen, I have to do it." He's like, "But we're selling them. We are selling them."
Yeah.
It's just like I mean, it's pretty cool, like to hear that, and it's like, yeah, that's when you want to buy those. Those are the ones you want to buy.
I think a lot of money will transfer out, like from like crypto wealth will transfer the people that buying real estate at the lows. Like I think there's going to be a lot of real estate nabbled up. Things always work in secular opportunity.
Well, unfortunately, I'll have to just figure out my situation for a mortgage when it comes and
I think
deal
you'll
with it.
yeah.
I was gonna
Because
say, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're probably definitely buy real estate, but I don't think right now. I think even with the money that they make, they're not stupid enough to buy a house right now.
well, I'm saying mine in the sense of since I won't have the job stability and the unless I found something within the next 60 days and pull the trigger.
I wouldn't stress about that. I'd worry about your
No,
health, closing out your bags, and
no,
assess
I
that
get it.
later.
I'm happy right where I'm at. Right, even though I'm renting at a high rate, I just don't. Right now, I'm happy where I'm at. I want to be comfortable here for a while
I
until
think
I
you
find
get
something.
because I mean, like the housing market doesn't just take off when the interest rates cut. Market floods the space with resale buyers. Builders continue to offer 3 to 2 to 1 buy downs. Resale buyers capitulate sales prices to the lows. Builders then typically pause for a moment or slow because then it gets to the point where their buy down methods don't work. That's where you get capitulation in that 4 to 6 months period. And then you start to see prices stabilize and rise. It's kind of like crypto. Like it, you have a basing period. You'll know, man. You'll
Yeah,
feel it. Like we'll talk about it, but like I don't. There's no rush. Like there's no
yeah,
rush
I'm not.
to catch a falling knife in the housing market right now.
Right.
Yeah, all I know is
I can
that
assure you, it's not going to happen quickly. Not like this.
I,
This run's about to happen quickly.
what do you call it? I know that my siblings haven't fucking purchased a house since the pre 2008 housing market. They got their asses handed to them.
I think dentist broke that other high.
Yeah.
I think. What was that previous high? It looks like it, bro. I can't see with the wick.
That's
I
right,
can
Mad
tell that.
Money.
No, not that one. Not that one. The one that you were right by. That other green candle there by it to the
And,
left.
and most people would be better off to take the money they're going to put as a down payment and invest it and pay rent and grow a portfolio because it will directly impact their life better in terms of quality.
Yeah, that thing broke it,
Eight
Jojo. Right?
868. No, it's still not there.
I
Oh, is
think
that a
ETH,
wick? Yeah.
I think ETH is going to sweep the highs like where it
No.
was.
He just told you no.
What?
I
No,
don't know.
I'm
He
just
said
saying
no.
it didn't break that high. You said it's eight.
No, it hasn't broke it yet.
Oh, you said it's 868 on that red wick.
Mm-hmm. And this one is
Is
at
that the
8.
date? Is that the
Oh,
daily?
yep.
Put that on the hourly. It's gonna break it right in front of our eyes. I like it when you get to see that. It's the same kind of setup, man. I like it. Yeah, that was definitely the load up zone down there.
Green dildos.
Dent. That is
What?
dent.
Today's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get fucked up
Used
on my
to-
days.
Bitcoin just broke 118. I hope it's a good weekend. I want to see some green on the weekend while it's nice
I
and
mean,
hot.
bro, it's
Enjoy
been a
it.
great weekend so far.
Yeah. Yours started
So-
off well.
So what are you gonna do, Shops? Are you gonna hold on this fucking play with CVX right
Yeah,
all
I
the
mean-
way through?
Yeah,
Probably,
it'd be fun.
dude. I mean, it's just like I said, it's a hard task to take the sale now because I know Zach says it's coming, and more than likely he's probably right on some pullback, but to where it's going to be and what I would even set a price target at, I don't want to worry about catching it again or where I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm throwing a couple grand out or a few grand away than I have, it's just at this point. I mean, I didn't sell on the other ones. Why would I sell now? the average high is higher, right? The best opportunity was before. It's dumb not to take profits, but for a play that I'm looking for, it's not about that. It's about making the run. Like I texted in there, you get to $10 or you get to 20. Like I have my price targets of what I'm gonna make, so those are my sell points. You know,
Well,
We are
when you
it's
looking
do
at
those,
it's that conviction.
when you do those leverage trading, are the payouts bigger than just like swing trading?
Oh, well, absolutely, because you're using leverage.
yeah, bro. It works both
Like,
ways. The
yeah,
pain
but
is
you
more and
also,
the
but
profits are higher.
yeah, it can be very painful, but it's be very rewarding.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I haven't really done, leverage trading because it requires,
Yeah.
to have money in there and
Oh yeah.
or and extra money on top of that.
It's too bad we can't leverage off what we're holding in Cryptonomy.
Oh fuck.
Is that anything on that ever gotten any better? I try not to do that
No,
shit.
they're
Fucking
fucking
Christ.
their little sign up sheet is a bunch of bullshit.
Oh,
I
Or
think
like
was
get
it
your funds
yesterday?
out sign up sheet.
I think yesterday when we were up in what is it, Laura's live, they're talking about how people lost thousands. Shit, I lost like 80% of my fucking portfolio onto that fucking project.
Laura went live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for her. When was that?
last night it was actually a really good live.
Oh no
Yeah.
shit.
She like
What
didn't
after
let it
you,
get.
Jojo? After yours?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was in there. Georgia came back in.
Nice.
I actually,
It wasn't like. Go ahead.
I was actually like, got done with the live, showered, and then I chilled, and then that's when I went into her live. And they were just talking about everybody was just talking about like losses in different ways and different
It was good,
fields.
bro. It was good because people got fucked in 500 different ways. It was
Yeah.
insane. Like, dude, and like I didn't realize like Leah got like taken to the cleaners for a restaurant for like a couple $100,000. Like, I mean, dude, there was some. I mean, there's some. I thought, and I was talking about how like I've had two apartment complexes eating me for about 25K for like the last a month for the last 6 months because the city's been fucking demons, bro.
No
And
Moses.
go ahead. Is that XRP? No, that's Dent.
That's breaking it. It's gonna break it. Live on JoJo's Crypto, where Dent breaks the local
Well,
high.
my title
How
for
much
today
volume? How much
is
volume's on that candle? How much volume's on that candle?
Yep.
Do you have a volume,
you
Momo?
know.
I'll look
Yeah,
it
he's
up.
got volume.
Oh,
Is that a volume candle? Isn't it at the bottom of the screen?
all I have is this for the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, where's the, there, isn't that the volume?
It's at 1.5. 24-hour volume. Mm-hmm. So.
It could go to like 8.8, but they're running for the money right now. There's massive sell orders coming in. They're being absorbed. I'm just saying, like, someone's selling into this. As I would be.
Damn, did it wick right on it?
Yeah, they sold a fuckload. That's what I said. There was a big sell order that came in right when it hit that line.
Yeah, they're playing that double topping.
That's what
Well,
I
they could
wrote
break.
for.
I mean, that's the thing, CCS. They could break it and then set the
Oh,
reset XYZ above
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, pretty much, really. That's why I said that buying zone was right there in that scoop. That was your buying zone.
That's the title for this live stream. I wrote Grand Slam weekend. Either A, you go off to the fucking moon, or B, you're gonna sink back down.
I think Doge tells me where the market's still gonna go. I think they haven't untrapped a motherfucker yet.
What, like going up wise?
Yeah, I think Doge still slams 19. So like the things that I'm really interested in adding the most to my bags, like they haven't let run.
Why
I mean,
Doge?
Because they're suppressing Litecoin because of institutional gamma, because it's got ETF money. So it's got all the SPOC capital, and it pulled, like, it's just those contracts hold those stocks or those coins down. And then they open, like, and then they it'll run once. I mean, if the market takes off without it, then it'll run during TradeFi this week. Like, it'll run. But I'm just saying, like, usually those, and that's why, like, ETH typically returns to where price was on Friday, where all the contracts were by Sunday. Like, Sunday night, they move price back. Weekend pumps usually get faded, and weekend dumps usually get bought up. Like, most people, bro, would be best off to not even bother looking at crypto on the weekend outside of altcoins, because they always go up and they always come back, or they always go down and they always come back.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily perfectly, but you know what I mean, bro? Like, overall, like, yeah, like those Sunday dumps that Father was talking about last night about shorting, like every Sunday we had in the beginning of the year. That's how you make money on that kind of shit on the weekends, bro.
it's a good thing I'm off for a week, right? Get a fucking chance to buy my positions again.
And I think a lot of this has to do these last year or two is because people have apps that now have like Robinhood, where they can buy crypto, sell crypto, buy stocks, sell stocks, and sell stocks on Friday, buy them back on Sunday, and pump crypto on the weekend and make money. It's kind of nice.
Maybe
We're going to the moon.
That's iffy, my dude. Looks like it wants to make its next move.
Which one?
That's iffy, my dude.
Oh, do you have a
looks
bag?
like it's right. Oh yeah. I mean, I sold my last sell. I got pretty much almost all my money back from what I put into it. So,
chart my MF or I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to buy that. We gotta be careful. We pull up some of these real shitters.
Looks like Sue might come back down to like 385.
Dent is going. Moise's Alvo Realtor. Dent's going for 0008. What's up, Nate? What's going on?
It's a pump, buddy.
Yeah, 86. Almost there. It's almost there.
Dude, did you see this shit? Venmo and PayPal users can now send their hard-earned fucking dollars to the U.S. government to help pay down the national debt. And kiss my ass.
So, you know what's funny is that's been there for a while. It's been there for, like, since, I don't know, 96 or something. It's just making headline now, though, again. But it is still fucking stupid that anybody would ever do that.
I better
They
get
should
a tax
stop
write-off
spending
for that
so
shit.
much. They can stop spending so much. No. They're ridiculous.
I'd be like, I'll fucking pay some of that shit, but it's not gonna make it. You're lucky if you see a difference on that thing.
For sure.
You know, if I give them 50 grand, will you see the difference? Not even a fucking clue. We're like 36 trillion in debt.
So like this is where I start to like feel like people that talk about a socialized state, where they're not wrong. Like when they're such poor stewards of monetary policy, and I'm not a socialist, but I'm just saying, like, I'm definitely a capitalist when it's a free market, but they don't even make it a free market anymore. Like everything is so manipulated and stacked against you to be successful as like a business owner, with regulations and just like red tape and all the hoops and everything. I mean, you know how it goes, JoJo, with electrical. And
yeah, they make you believe and think that you have the the ability to become successful very easily, they make it very fucking difficult each day.
Yeah, it's hard, man. Most businesses fail in their first
There
5
she
years.
is. Ding, 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 ding. It
Yeah.
just feels
Look
cool.
at that.
Oh.
Captain.
Mm.
Yeah. I'd like to
And
see
you're
a
gonna see an
blaster on setup.
explosive. You're gonna see an explosive candle to the above that, and then a wick.
And then retrace and hold it, maybe, hopefully. But as long as it holds it, resets, and whatever, makes its move after that. But think about it, every quad 05 is about $100 for me.
He said, "Just think of every little digit that goes down as wealth added to my wallet."
For all the 29 people here, we are live on YouTube and Kick. So if you missed this live stream, you can follow me there. Just follow me on fucking
Just
TikTok.
follow the motherfucker.
And
Just
figure
follow
out the
Yep.
my
Jojo, I don't know
username
if I
there.
found. What was your? I think I already asked you this before, I'm sure, but I think I was on your Kick already. Didn't we have
You
a
are.
problem finding it or something? Am
I
I
don't know.
following you?
You are,
Or was
but I put Jojo Banks with instead of
that's
using.
what it?
Oh,
That's
I
what it
use,
was. Yeah, I remember.
I used
Yep,
a
yep,
zero.
yep. That's what it was. But I got it then. Yeah, we were going over it that day. Have you been using
that little
Oh
Kick?
shit! The
Have you been
motherfucker
using
broke?
Twitch or Kick? Yeah, while we were talking, it was a distraction like the Epstein files.
Dude, do you see Vine coin pumping? Holy
Yeah,
shit!
Vine. Yeah, I've seen it on BitTrue's been going crazy. So Vine had its moves before and was going crazy.
I
This
know,
thing
we
needs to
talked
break
about it.
9.
Chris had bought some. I thought.
Oh, good for him.
No, he traded it. Like I don't think he still holds it. Like he traded it.
Oh, what a pussy.
He's going to play golf this morning.
Oh, he's doing his tournament thing?
Yeah. Is he pretty
Hey,
good golfer?
Jojo, I don't know. Do the daily and see where our next resistance is. Like, squeeze that in some. Or just squeeze it. Let's see where that next line is. Probably need to make a couple new lines up above to see where we're going.
I should have fucking traded all my Legos in for MF coin. Generational wealth slipped through my fingers.
If you could have sold all your Legos real quick before MFer. I wish I was like that lucky to be drunk and press the right button. Mine was always press the wrong button and forget to sell or something and wake up.
Oh, I've done that. I've done that.
Now go down, go over to the left.
I just saw it starting to move, and I know. You're
probably looking at the you're good Jojo. Look at about the top of that wick and the bottom, right around in there. Yep, right in there, somewhere right over there. You're gonna be fucking dealing with a little bounce off, but that's our zone right from that 868 to right in there. Let's see if you're recouping. It'll take the top of that hill, so it'll probably be at like that 9. I bet you that 0009 to that top one you just did will be that next zone. Sooner or later, Cash, like, we're gonna fucking zoom through one of these, and it's not even gonna come back. Like, you're gonna do these charts, and we're gonna hit that, like, where everything starts to take off, which probably won't be right now. But you're gonna watch some of these, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck those zones." Yeah, they're gonna go right through them, and people are gonna be like, "Whoa, that's not stopping." It's like, yeah, that's how it works. And then it will triple zone, and then it will come back to that top one, maybe wick real fucking fast to that bottom one, and be gone again.
Did you see Glass-King Maxwell is looking for a Trump pardon?
Is she? Well, as long as she's on, well, that's part of the business deal, right? I'll release whatever I need to you guys for a pardon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the deal, man. Listen, here's the thing. I'm so back on the Trump train. They are definitely telling me that they're playing 5-level chess. They're playing the 5th level in chess while they're still learning checkers. And it's more and more stuff keeps coming through. You know, they are piecing everything together beautiful. Here's the thing, Zach. Like, all of that stuff plays a factor. Some of that stuff plays a factor in my decision too. Like, where we're headed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, where we're headed, because we're not even 1 year into his term, and look what he's doing. Like, you understand? Like, our economy is going to be in a great place.
Like, love him or hate him, he embodies America first, and he will take you with him, kicking and screaming all the way.
Yep, and I'm gonna be cheering with him the whole way.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, like, these people, they're like, oh my god, like,
Yeah,
like
like one of the coworkers, I was telling him about the meeting at the Fed building, like when he pulled out the receipts to Powell, and Powell was like, "Oh, fuck," didn't know how to respond, and he showed him the receipts, and Powell
it's
still
like we
like
actually
fucked up.
he had like that shit in his suit. He like whipped it out.
Yeah, that was the greatest, dude. And I brought it up, and this kid comes out from behind the cage like, "Dude, Trump." It's like, I'm like, shut the fuck up. You got nothing to say except hear
Yeah.
hate. You don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. You didn't even listen to the finishing thing. You just hate him so bad. You just want to come out and say, "Fuck you." Shut the fuck up. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Nate, that's pretty. Where's that? Is that your yard?
The backyard, yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like the thing that's most important for everyone in this room about all of this, CCS, is that he knows that this is our chance to reestablish the petrodollar through crypto and the dominance of the dollar.
Yep.
And that's 100%. What we're all here to capitalize off of. That's really pretty, Nate.
Oh,
that's why. That's why I voted for him. He wants America to be number one in crypto. So that definitely was a selling point. So you can't deny that.
Yeah, bro. The deer are going to be out, guys. Start watching.
I mean, what a train wreck. It's kind of like, why would you want to be in an economy where it's faltering? Why do you gotta hate? And why do you hate somebody? That it's kind of like voting for the pilot to crash the plane because you don't like him.
Yeah, their feelings. They're letting their feelings get in the way, and
they cannot. And that's why I say fuck off, because your hatred is just in front, and that's all. You're spewing shit. You don't even know what you're talking about. You just hate 100%. Him so bad because media has told you to hate him. You know nothing of what you're talking about.
Is that a wick above my line for an overshooting B wave? No.
Hey, you settle down. It's gonna be capitalizing on top of that, though. The correction's coming.
Hey, I will say this.
God.
What? What's name?
Hell on these fucking trading. I've been catching hell trading. God damn.
What's wrong? You been having a rough time?
Man, what the fuck, dude? I had some shorts in. I'm like, wake up. I mean, I'm go to sleep. I'm like, all right, cool.
Don't go to sleep.
Man, I fucking moved my stop loss on Pingu. I moved my stop loss on Pingu. The motherfucker went and got it yesterday.
They're sweeping liquidity, Nate. That's the whole thing. I mean, what do you think? Why do you think they would drive price higher before paying the shorts without a real retrace?
Right.
I'm just telling you. At some point next week, I don't know. I can't time like the days perfectly on how they do this. Like I'm not that I'm not that person. But before the end of the month, there will be a candle that sets a wick that you really want to buy on your favorite projects, I would think. And then we can have an expansion phase.
Well, usually don't usually most coins kind of drop like at the beginning of every month because of all
no. So if they usually the way crypto works is if it drops the first week of the month, they typically run it the last 3 weeks of the month. If they drop it the first 3 weeks of the month, then they run it the last week of the month. They usually they work in it's kind of how it usually goes. It's not, you can't time it perfectly like that, but I'm just saying generally that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's one thing about TA. No one's got it down, nor will they ever get it down.
Exactly. It's just the idea of possibilities and probabilities where price should come, and you're making an educated guess with,
Yep.
But for us to have an expansion based on all the indicators that allow price to expand, we have to reset the indicators. And the only way to do that is through price moving in the right direction that people don't want if they're holding it.
It's crazy. Did they ever give the updated version of how many people are involved in crypto? Was it like 200 million worldwide or something?
Is that it?
I'm not sure. I mean, that was probably months ago that I saw that. But you have your influx. You have ones that got freaking wrecked. They kind of pretty much exit out for life. But then you got other ones that get addicted. Okay, I'll try it again.
The real gamblers come back.
Yeah, and of course you get your noobs.
I think the people that I know that are most successful have all been wiped out once, at least.
Guilty.
Yeah, I mean, I was on BitConnect really, really heavy. Heavy.
Oh no, you're going back that far.
Yeah. I had my mom's money on there too, which I had to get back.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no.
Sorry you had to go through that.
Oh, it's okay, man. It's just greed, right? Like, I mean, like it was just greed. We were making 10,000% APR on Bitcoin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you bring up BitConnect, most people are like, huh?
Like, and then guys, not only did you have to be right on your tokens, it used to be that you had to worry about an exchange that was going to steal all your money.
Right? Yeah.
So
That's where
we're
we're
so evolved in this space. Like this, like these drop. Like honestly, CCS, you can feel the how much the space has matured, and just like,
oh yeah,
it doesn't hurt as bad anymore.
nope.
Like
I'm
nothing.
not as nervous as losing anything anymore.
Like I've seen Bitcoin drop 70% in a day. These dips you guys see, they're for fucking ants.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear something funny?
Micro.
I live in Amish country and I actually got some Amish people involved in crypto, believe it or not.
Get out of here.
For real.
Nice.
For real.
That's
The
awesome.
epitome of
100.
digital technology, and they are capitalizing on the
I'm
Amish
sure they're not showing
non-growing
the elders.
richness.
Don't let
What's
them
that?
fool you.
I'm sure they're not advertising their crypto wallets with the elders and the rest of the
No,
Yeah.
no. If the
They'll be
bishop
banned
finds
for
out, they're
life.
toast.
Yeah. Like, dude, I have a friend that he basically married out of Amish, and like his sister and his mom won't even. I mean, like they won't even allow them on the property, bro. Like they're like completely like removed, not part of the family.
Well, that's funny. Yeah.
What wild behavior.
Yeah, if the bishop gets wind of that, they'll be freaking thrown out of town.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely pushing. You know, I tell people about crypto, you know, whoever come upon in my travels and stuff, you know, with my business. And hey, you know, give them a little 101.
Well, I'll be awake for the next fucking 10 days straight to get in the right order.
You and Callie.
Well, that's not true. I'll fucking.
Bro, I worry about that kid.
I'll forget.
Jojo, a lot of Red Bull, huh?
What's he doing? Why is he staying? I know he's sad because of stress and stuff. He's working on some projects or something. But at a certain point,
Yeah,
he also
I think
has to just
I
pull
think he's
himself
got some
away from the
personal shit.
computer. He needs to just pull himself away from it. You know, go fishing, go for some hikes, get off the TikTok for a bit, and just get that stress relief. He's got to find a little hobby to go do something for a little bit too. I mean, even though if he can't sleep, go do that hobby instead of coming on here.
Rudy Harrelson. He's in long for XRP from $2.99. Where are we headed? Holy shit. I don't know, maybe like possibly 276, 280.
I like the 280 to 275 region, and then like a swift and violent move with a spring above previous all-time highs. in
Yeah,
the next
Trainwreck,
coming
you just
years.
got to change it up a little bit. Like he's grinding the one thing, but your mind needs a little turn off and to go a different direction for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
And it's
sometimes even
refreshing.
as a business owner, like you got to get out of your current environment in order to solve the problem. Like
Yeah, man,
You
you
see
can't be
inside the
indulged in it
problem?
the whole time. Yeah, you don't see
you
clearly.
you're like sitting in your own dung trying to figure something out. And I'm not saying him, I'm saying me.
Or
Like
it's like a math problem that you really think you can't understand where you did it wrong, and you have to have somebody see it, and they have to show you, like you're fucking this up. You can't correct your own work, man.
Yeah,
we're not telling you to sell right now, bro. I'm saying that I think that you need to wait and see what resistance looks like. If we get above 325, you're going to wish you hadn't closed that long. I would wait for resistance. Resistance at 325. Hoodie. And here's the other thing. Don't open fucking trades without targets because you're gambling. That's like 99% of people on here. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but like if you don't know where support and resistance is, like, and where you really need to be selling, like, you're going to end up getting slammed eventually in this. Because even in a bull run, they can have candles go 30% in a day and then recapture 20% of that on the next candle. Like, That's just how it works. Sweeping money.
I prefer 285.
Yeah. I mean, don't be overly greedy on this dip. That's all I'm saying. You're not going to time the market perfectly. Your job is just to not buy the absolute top and make sure that you're not getting destroyed. That's good. Yeah. You get above 325, 340 is on the table. Get above 340, then you got 384 on the table on XRP. But we don't want to see any break in structure. Like these people that have like bids on ETH at like 2,700, they're crazy. You had months to buy ETH.
So I see what happened with the Vine shit. Elon posted yesterday, bring Vine back. And that's why Vine pumping crazy like that.
What's pumping crazy right now?
You know, your guys was talking about Vine was pumping. So Elon tweeted yesterday, bring Vine back. And that shit started pumping.
Yeah. Did you see the Aussie token that went out this week?
No, Is it on Solana?
Big Umpa played it.
Is it on Solana?
I don't know how he did. I just know he played it. I played MF for coin and got 41% last night. I sold.
John Boo Boo that's pumping right now. It's been pumping in the last few hours. Damn, man, I'm looking at the fucking Meteora page right now.
So, at looking at the previous cycle charts, like, and this, you don't have to look at this on like from more than a macro short term, like next 3 or 4 days. If everything that is trash, like MF or coin and Vine coin and all of these other shitters are pumping, what do you think happens next? What happens after capital rotation through micro alts? Price reset. Serious. We'll see if I'm right or wrong this week, but I think by Wednesday people get slammed.
I think
Monday, if they expand, Nate, like if they expand price on Monday, Nate, the reversal comes Tuesday. Monday's the false move. Tuesday's the trend. Wednesday's the reversal. Thursday's the trend, and Friday the dealer burns both sides. That's usually how it goes. Now, yesterday, which was really interesting in the stock market, everyone was trying to short the S&P, so they just net drifted it against them.
Man.
So sell Monday or Tuesday? What are you talking about?
I'm saying you sell based on price. Like, what are we looking at selling, Nate? Like, did you buy something before?
No. I hadn't bought
Get
anything.
rid of XRP.
I was talking to the other Nate.
Oh, okay.
You're big Nate. That's little.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he stayed
young
on
Nate.
a little Nate, but he looked like Big Nate in that picture. He like he swole up.
He is. He's 24 and built tough, bro.
Yep. And I'm 44 and fat as fuck. So
Yeah, dude. I'm 40. You remember? Hey, dude. So like, I was always joking with my wife. I said, you remember like in these African nations, I was like, having a big belly was a sign of affluence. I was like, women used to seek men that were built differently. And like, I know there's other tribes, bro, where they like intentionally bloat their gut, like for like, I'm trying to remember where I saw this, but like they took for a sign of like wealth and affluence. I'm like, I'm gonna get on that level with my fucking drinking. No, I'm kidding. Your health is really important, guys. If you make a bunch of money and you don't take care of yourself, like,
yeah, you
So
said.
the money will go to your health.
I was reading something I think a couple of years back. It's like it goes along the lines of like we trade our health for money, and then we trade money for our health, and then in the end, like we have neither.
Yeah, I was talking about XRP when you mentioned that. Like,
Oh, XRP? Yeah, so just write
Yeah.
this down, brother. If we get above 325 and it closes like a 1 hour candle, then it's going to make a test of 340. If it gets above 340, then it will make a test of all-time highs. Or like I would like to see XRP try 384 and then go to 276 on a nasty liquidation and then go to 433. I don't like
how XRP didn't go to all-time highs and stopped. That's why I think it's an overshooting two ways.
Okay.
The structure of it shows overshooting.
I'm
It's just,
surprised it didn't go under $3 fucking yesterday.
yeah, but the point is to get more people on the train for the ride.
So they can liquidate them?
Yeah, or make them sell or scare them out of their tokens. Yeah.
Yeah.
The smart money sells the upper range. You see up there, they buy on the low and they expand price and make people chase, and then they distribute up top, and then they work the lower range and then expand price again. What's up, golfer?
We're not playing now. My nephew woke up puking everywhere, so
What the fuck? You tell him that shit? You tell him did he drink?
that's what I say. Well, he's only like 17. So
Oh
he's
my
got,
god.
yeah. So I'm not playing. It's gonna be like 98 degrees, so it's kind of like a blessing.
Bro, that's all I've been playing. And this shit, do you see my watch of 4,000, 3,500 calories a day out there? And I get home and I feel like shit, dude. You just feel like you're just spent.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
call
like I
it.
wouldn't. Had we played like a sunrise round, I would be cool with it. But we're not getting out there until like 9:30. So
The other problem is it's so humid. Like sometimes in the morning, like the humidity is so bad that it's actually drier in the afternoon, even though it's hotter. It feels better.
yeah,
Nate knows about that humidity down south.
Yeah, it's
gonna
they
be
call
real
it
moist.
102 today here.
I bet, like, dude, down in South Carolina, we used to get those big old chiggers. Them things will fucking leave a $50 size bite on your ass. But I hope everyone makes some money. Like, they're giving everyone free money right now. Just remember that. Free money. The bots are basically driving the price up. It's free, and it's controlled. And I figured out, Bigumba, that if you ever get the new iPhones and you have the Wi-Fi connected on here, and you don't unselect the Wi-Fi E6 setting on your iPhone under the network setting, that they keep trying to reconnect you to different servers, so your TikTok fucking lags.
oh really?
Yeah, dude, it's a terrible setting. Like, I screenshotted it, I put it into ChatGPT, and it basically said that's the worst setting you can have active for TikTok connection. And then it
Can you
fixed.
guys hear me?
See, that's the problem with iPhones.
Hey, Gumby.
What's up?
Where are you at?
Sitting in bed,
Where? Oh, sitting in bed. Where were you guys supposed to play golf?
like Newport News Golf Club.
That's where the tournament was, or whatever.
No, I was just meeting my dad and nephew there, but he woke up.
Oh, I thought you had that tournament today.
No, that was a couple weeks ago.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't do a work tournament on the weekend. It'd have to be a during the week thing.
That just means like mimosas, margaritas, and wine is Sunday or Saturday.
He's still off.
I don't know what day it is.
He,
I'll tell you what,
motherfucker, he don't care. That's a motherfucker right there.
dude. I'll tell you what. That's how you know someone's having a good time in life. Like, I don't know what fucking
Yeah,
day.
I guess the fucking day it is. Days are irrelevant. What's it matter? I'm not
Yo,
here
for
for the
my
days.
golfers, you guys watched the Memorial Tournament?
The which one?
For PGA.
The 3M one?
The one in Dublin, Ohio.
Yeah, I think it's the 3M. I have to look. I don't really watch a lot of golf, like, because Scotty Scheffler usually wins.
Exactly.
Bro, like, I watched him at the Open. I saw it on Friday. I was like, oh man, he's not on the leaderboard. And the guy I play golf with was like, oh, something will happen. And like, dude, the next day he's 10 on. I was like, holy dude, the guy like went and dropped the most savage round of golf on the Open I think I've ever seen.
Dude, he's the GOAT behind Tiger.
Have you seen the slow motion of his swing, bro? Like how far he extends and barely breaks his wrist? It is insane, dude. And then the worst part is we were playing in a match, Bigumba, and the guy that I was playing against, like on Thursday, he starts talking about changing swings when I'm on the fucking tee box and Scotty Scheffler. I'm like, dude, you're gonna fuck me up thinking about this before I hit my ball.
Yeah, I'd turn around immediately and be like, shut your fucking mouth.
I pointed my driver at him and told him to get off the tee box. Damn, dude, CDX is just a beast. Taking CCS to the promised land.
Making me happy.
It's making me happy. Look
There's
at that.
no sense.
You guys want to
There's no-
invest in fucking quality? Fuck XRP. Look at my token.
There's no sense of coming back down. I'm just saying.
He's like, when you've already left the station, why come back?
Yeah. There's no reason to.
They want to pick my order up. Deep down.
Well, I'm sitting there waving at you.
They want to pick it up.
They want to pick that $200,000 order in there.
They want
No,
want
not that
to,
big.
but they realize they would have to go back to get it. So they're like, yeah, maybe next time.
I would put $250,000 on Doge and Pingu though. I would, because the liquidity is better, bro. When you go to sell $250,000 or $100,000 on Doge, you get filled at the price. Like you go to sell $100,000 on CVX.
JoJo's like, God damn.
No, I'm just telling you how it works on low liquidity. Like you go to sell a large amount of fiat on a token that's illiquid, you eat an entire fucking candle. Like 593, 592, 590, 588, 587. You get slippage.
Strohs.
No.
I think JoJo was just more impressed with the $250,000 play.
I think it's all about the size of risk, man. You just compound wins and grow it. I hope to
I get it.
Like, there's people that are making multi-million-dollar altcoin purchases, bro. Like, I mean, it's so big. Like, I'm so small on such a very large.
There's always someone bigger.
Oh, 100 million% of people like are bigger, bro. Like, there's so many there's so many big whales in space.
Hey, Zach.
Yes.
So I saw me and JoJo both took profit on CVX last.
I pulled out everything out. I'm fucking reassessing back down there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What's the re-entry point?
Well, we need to see if the $4 range holds, and if not, then it's like 350 to 320. But
okay.
Just Strohs, you've been around like business and stuff. You think that that's a sustainable candle formation?
Wait, what
Do you think that all these green candles are sustainable right here?
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it's just required to. It's like this is an emotional, like, when I think of something like this, if I see something that I sell and then I watch it run further, they want you to rebuy at the high, or they want you to feel like you missed out at the high, and they want to induce that emotion. So we just wait.
Yeah, when I woke up this morning, because I sold it like $580. What is it right now?
So you sold at the market maker level. They're selling up here too.
Oh yeah, so I sold up there, and so I thought when I woke up this morning, I was like, did I make a bad decision?
I sold at 566.
If we run to $9, then you can say you made a bad decision.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll catch another one.
But here's the thing: even if we run to $9, you still get to buy it back where she basically sold it at $5 on the retest.
Right, yeah, it's probably going to come. But yes, that would be the new high or the new low or whatever. So
Yeah.
I've just learned that I let things develop price and don't stress. It's hard. It's very hard, and I'm gonna have to remind myself because I get really fucking greedy as the cycle goes on. It's hard not to. That's the thing. Dude, when you start making win after win after win after win after win, you just start getting conditioned to more. Yeah, bro. Well, maybe we can squeeze another 10% extra on the portfolio balance, off of this one, or maybe we can, eke a little more here. And there's nothing wrong with that because we're still early in alts. But, as you progress, that conditioning is what gets most people hurt.
That's right. So, yeah, I mean,
They end up
don't
sick
matter
and they can't
because,
take off.
that extra, allows me to buy either have more coins at a lower price than what I re-entered when I sold, and
You could get
also
more
use
Doge
the extra profit to get more of those Doge if it does come back down.
Yeah, I like the Doge setup, bro. I'm Doge Lord. Call me the dog.
Because if I can make about 50, 60 on Doge, I'm happy with that. Or I can just dump it all in on
Laura had a good live last
CVX.
night. Laura had a good live last night. I fell asleep listening, but from what I gathered, it was really good.
Yeah, we are live on YouTube and Kick. So if you missed this live stream, follow me here on TikTok, and you can find my account on YouTube and Kick and rewatch those streams.
I think I was swiping through last night and came across that for a second. Heard you guys talking about nipples, so I was like, swipe. Kept going.
God let go, nipple on the show. But you know, but my new rig's coming today. I have like the
New
tree
rig?
perks. The tree perks are like so clogged with fucking gunk. It's like so hard to pull it through now. So I'm treating myself. Bro, did you see Vinecoin pumped last night? Your token?
Which one?
Elon said something about Vine yesterday, and then it's up 30%.
Oh no, that was a couple days ago for Vine. It was like rolling.
SNW. I'm a leech. I don't really go live. I'm a boomer. I don't have like a computer for it all, and I don't like that level of responsibility. There's strapping young lads like JoJo that are brave and they put their face on here and they get nice haircuts.
Getting new computers. Well,
New computers.
But I'm in a lot of lives, man. I will be for the next couple of like 5-6 weeks. But I can tell you when you start not seeing me, it's because I think the market's gonna turn.
Oh, I'm still gonna be live streaming when shit hits the fan too. Be like,
Well, that's
hope
true.
everybody made their money. For those that didn't get out,
We'll be here for emotional support.
you might have a little chance before the end of the year, and take your money or take whatever you enter to get the fuck out. But you should have taken profit when you had the chance. Time waits for nobody.
Nope. Time and bills and capital dilution wait for no man or woman.
That's right. This is Litecoin.
What do you mean you owe Robinhood $50? I did my first trade and now I owe them money.
I never seen nobody say that shit before.
Bro, it sounds like a futures trader. They're like, yeah, I set a futures trade. Oh, what did you? Oh, okay.
Shit went south.
Oh shit went south. Oh man. Hey, I bought a shit coin last night. I forgot to tell you that, Zach.
Oh, I did too.
Hopefully
I
it was
traded-
motherfucker.
Was it motherfucker coin?
No. So I bought this coin called, so I always go on Coinbase and see like the highest buyer ratio and shit. And I always pick me one of those bullshit coins that's in there. And I bought this coin that like it had like it's only 25 million market cap, but it was 130 million in volume. I'm like, okay, let's see how that do tomorrow. I'm up like 9% already since like 2:00 this morning. It's called Index. It's like at 3 cents, and then like I forgot what the high was. The high was like crazy, like $20 or something like that back in 21. So the price was 3 cents, and it was 30 cents back in 22. But I looked at what it was back in December, and it was 10. So that's like a little 3x.
Oh, that's Julio. Julio, if you have a trade, brother, like I'm gonna tell you some great advice. You can go into Robinhood because I trade on Robinhood, and people say it's like, oh, it's retail gets slammed. Like I'm up over 1,000% in the last 24 months on my account, bro. Like you have to set trailing stop losses or like like I don't ever let a trade that goes green go red. Like if a trade never goes green, then I set a stop loss below. But if you have a trade that's up $500 and you let it go -50, that's just greed, brother. And I know that, and I just mean that from the standpoint of like you've got to protect your capital. I don't ever let trades like that go against me to where it takes my money.
Hey, what's on the
Rachel.
chart?
Hey, look, pull up PEAQ.
That's CVX.
Oh, I think it's Sui. It's up there. Good morning, Rachel.
Morning.
Pull up what?
PEAQ. Julio, I'll tell you what, brother. I only learned from touching hot stoves, so you're not alone. I've done the same thing. I say all that with love, brother. Drive safe, sleep.
PEAQ.
Mm-hmm.
7 cents.
Let me look at this real quick about it. Just start
Hey,
looking at it
Sleeps,
though.
hit me up, Sleeps.
Hey, Nate. Big Nate, where are you?
What's up? I'm at home at my computer.
No, like what state do you live in?
Oh, South Carolina. I'm in
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I've been outside smoking a cigarette, watching the damn deal.
You're killing me, Rio. You're so funny. You literally want to go in and come back out.
Y'all having a little heat wave down there too, huh, Big Nate?
Hell yeah, man. It's supposed to be like 102 today, and that's not even including the heat index. So
Sounds like it's a frozen margarita day for me.
sounds like I'm sitting my ass in the house after I go out here and wash my wife's car.
Dude, these are the self-made saunas today.
I think PEAQ is about to make an expansion phase to like 20 cents.
PEAQ.
Mm-hmm.
What's the price sitting in now? Look it up.
Like 7 or 8 cents.
7.5.
What's my
Yeah.
girl? How's my girl?
It's about to make a 3x, dude. Yeah. Look at the volume coming in on it, Nate.
Boy, someone's hungry. You must be hungry, right, Grover? He's hungry. Get it. It's a little tight.
I'll type it in the chat.
What kind of time frame we looking at? Is that like on a 1 hour?
I think in the next 30 days.
Put it on the daily.
Morning, Lee.
1.86 billion in Binance buy volume
There's
in
the
the last
man.
24 hours, bro.
There's the meat, man.
Yeah.
On peak?
Yep. That's a savage setup on that chart.
Lee,
So
you still holding?
where you get that information? Where can I look at to find all that?
I'll send you the guy that I follow that is he
Is that
trades
the
this.
guy that you sent the other day?
No, this is another guy.
I
want
got that one.
Oh, he killed that damn Bitcoin trade yesterday from 114 to 117. You saw that?
I know. Eliz? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the best scalp trader I know on X, bro. By far.
Oh,
He killed that.
Yeah. He's the best scalp trader I know in the business. Because he knows when to use leverage and when to sit on his hands. He taught, like, Nate, you want to know who taught me to sit on my hands? Eliz.
oh man, he's gonna
Okay.
clip it.
Like, he's a good
Clip the
trader,
mirror.
bro. Like, a really good trader.
She's gonna clip the mirror. She's gonna
That's
clip
why I
the mirror.
think it's important to stand on the shoulders of
She's
titans,
gonna
bro,
clip
in this
something.
business.
Oh my goodness. Oh, she's gonna scrape it. Oh
If you
shit.
get PEAQ for like under 7 cents on a dip, that'll be almost a 4x if it on a wick if you set a sell order on expansion.
Damn.
Hey, chaps.
What's up?
Lynn, we used cilantro last night and loved it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who was that? Your daughter and her boyfriend? Or
My
your
son and his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's awesome. We
yeah, they
we were
all
going
sent
there.
me pictures.
We were gonna go there for our meeting, to go talk, but it was not open until 4:30. They have that little couple-hour close off,
Yeah,
so they must have got there after like 4:30.
they were there around 7 because I
Yeah.
started getting pictures like a
The other,
It's
Before.
so good. I'm due for one again.
so I like this chart, Jojo, and I also really like anyone. ANYONE.
They immediately
What the-
had to go back to the hotel shops.
Did they tell you that or what?
No, but you know they did.
You know damn well they did.
What they end up getting?
ANYONE. Yep.
The butter chicken.
Oh yeah, reliable butter chicken.
They didn't even get extra man.
No, you gotta get extra naan and an extra bowl of sauce. Rio, I don't know what this In-N-Out shit is, but I'm done with that. You stay out. Like, I get it. You want to go party. So do I.
It's a little more on the way out of the station than PEAQ is right now, but I think it has at least to $1.25 on it pretty quick. $20.25, $1.20. It needs to pull back some. Yeah, like 55 I'm a buyer. Or 60, 55. Yeah, just like don't be overly greedy, but I mean, I would throw a couple grand at it. I'm gonna start spreading my plays around on a bunch of shitters, bro. I'm telling you. I'm gonna rip some. Rachel, I ripped MF coin for 40% last night.
That was awesome.
I sold it this morning when I woke up. I was like, oh. I was like, I thought my app glitched. Because I was like, man, there's something wrong with like that wallet on Crow. I was like, it's up 20%. They must have glitched it. And I looked at
This
it.
motherfucker goes to sleep on a fucking meme coin and wakes up wealthy with it.
I know.
God
I've
damn.
been
You
so
can only
out of
dream
it.
of
The
those.
rich only get richer.
I've been so out of it this week. I've had so many things happen that I haven't been in touch with crypto. So today, I'm spending the day reattaching myself so I can understand what's
Today
going on.
is officially Rachel's crypto day.
It is. It has to be.
July
What the hell's
26th.
going on?
I'm glad I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
have like any vacations planned or any trips planned over the next month or two. Like, I'm really glad that this is happening right now.
Right.
Like, I don't have like CCS. We're not starting any new developments until like January.
Oh,
So like,
good.
I don't have.
You
I
got
have
the
like
whole
literally-
time
I
then.
have the whole rest of the year to really.
You're just
like,
going to
off.
deal with people that are having problems.
Yeah, that's it. Just all the fires that burn every day.
The floods or whatever else, right?
Whatever. Yeah, that's his ex name, but he's not. Okay, I want to be really clear. When he makes a recommendation to buy spot on something, like don't do that. Like, just he's a scalp trader because he may tell his like he may post something on X that he's in a spot position and then invalidate it in his Discord group, and then you're stuck holding it. Like, the scalp trade is the only thing I ever like follow him on or think that setup may or use him for Confluence because he can be wrong. You know what I'm saying, Nate? But his invalidations are so quick. That's why his P&L stays up and to the right.
Okay.
So, but he is by far the best crypto scalp trader that I've met in the last 10 years. Smart little Italian, and he's a cocky little shit too. I like it,
You gotta be for the trades he be putting in.
bro. He be trading straight shitters, bro.
Hey, Bagoomba,
that's
bring
when
me
you know
another
you have
cup of coffee,
skills.
please.
Yes.
That was funny as shit.
What was
He's
that?
downstairs.
Can you bring me a cup of coffee, please?
Well, he's downstairs. I'm not going to text him. I know he's
Uh,
listening.
Yeah,
I
that
need
was,
more coffee.
That's love, folks.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Love can be shown through a cup of coffee.
It's that simple. It really is.
Did
I
you?
go get
You would
my-
have
I go
actually
get my
liked
wife
Laura's
coffee all
live
the
last
time.
night, Rachel.
Yeah,
She was
he-
talking. We were talking about losses. Like, everyone was talking about losses. It was really good.
Yeah. When was
Well,
this?
just like, you know, overcoming the mental stuff, and because like people are going to make mistakes this bull. And then we were talking about how you can go. And then we were in Cavemans yesterday. We were talking about like how you can actually go broke with leverage in a bull run while your spot bags run.
Yep.
So I was just really, I don't know. I think the quality of some of the discussions has gotten really good. Not like just crazy talks about price targets and everything else, but the actual meat and potatoes to the conversations.
That's really good. We need more of that, actually.
Yeah, it's good
People
for
need
people.
to understand. Like, I think throughout my crypto journey, I've become, you and I were talking back about women and, just trading.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I am not emotional about it at all anymore. Like, I'm almost like sociopathic with crypto now. It does not affect me emotionally. I don't get upset anymore. But it makes me have clarity. And I think that people just need to have clarity. and understand like what your targets are and stick to it. Anyway, I'm not going to go on a rant because I'm not going to make sense. I need my coffee. I need my coffee to do that.
That's right. What are you looking at here, JoJo?
Purple
PB?
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with what Rachel said. Like, this is my first time in here in like the crypto like scene, like my less than a year basically, or around that time, and yeah, I just don't get emotional to that shit.
What do you call it? Yesterday, there was an individual by the name of Rob or G Rob was asking questions about XLM or some shit that he got wrecked by these influencers. I think he wrote the price point where it was gonna pull back Zach. But
Yeah.
he was yesterday. He was live. He went. He was literally on. What is it? What's that girl's name? Fuck is her name?
A fuzzy. If there's a meme, Kevin, to run on XRP, it will be fuzzy.
Yeah.
That's like to say, you know,
Money
like,
Talks.
yeah.
He was on Money Talks, and she's just talking about how XRP, all these hidden fucking information and true value and all this crazy.
Oh, was that
shit.
the one this morning or late last night? Really late last night? Yeah, I was in there too, JoJo. I was going in and out because I couldn't sleep.
That's the one that you sent me.
Oh yeah, I sent a screenshot. Yeah. That's
That
right.
was not a room I would go into. Except for Big Nate was in there. Big Nate's a good guy.
Right.
No, I like to listen to everybody's perspective. I'm gonna go.
Nate, that's a good trait, brother.
Hearing bullshit is always good for you.
Right,
Yeah, well,
no, but here's the thing though, like
Not to decipher the bullshit, but you know what they were looking at. So what they're looking at is the price index to the S&P. So that's not the value of the coin or what it's gonna be. That's the comparison of the usage of the coin, but it's not price. But Be the Change did correct that when he brought it up. But then they were like a couple people were like, well, yeah, but what if it is 65,000? I'm like, man, come on, man. He just literally told you what the fucking what ChatGPT told you about that price. That's not price of the coin. That's the comparison to the index of the S&P. If you go look at Nvidia, if XRP is 65,000, Nvidia is fucking 400,000. You know what I mean? So or more.
It's like Weinheimer like inflation levels of like currency. Like they're talking about the total devaluation of a currency that is fiat and hyperinflation.
Yeah.
And if you don't, and like this is the number one reason, guys, like regardless of what you hold, like as long as the government is willing to print money, that is all that is required for inflation. And for you to literally hold fiat and not hedge inflation with equities and assets it is a path to poverty in terms of buying power. You may collect as many dollars as you think, but the items around you will move at an exponential rate faster than any employer will allow you to level up. Sorry, that's my TED talk.
But you gotta have like, dude. Like I was telling somebody, I was like, look, man, when fucking January or December come, I'm gone. I'll be back. But I'm gone. I'm not holding not one thing except for Bitcoin. That's it. Like everything I own gonna be gone. I'm not looking for no long term. I'm not here for a long term investment. My 401k set up for long term investment.
There you go. With companies that really earn income and have PE and wealth funds behind it and everything else.
Yeah. So now once they have everything kind of, some kind of framework and all that stuff going on with crypto, and we'll see how far along they done made it then, when we come back around in a year or so.
Overall, all I'm saying though is that the individual that was in here yesterday asking questions and saying things that he got sucked in, that he got wrecked by these influencers and all this stuff, and I'm like, man, oh man, I get that you want a way out, and you're trying to search the right answers and the right people, right? Which is what it is. But I'm like, man, if anything, if you just follow those fucking charts and those charts will tell you what you can do, go in and come out, I think you probably just a little bit better. Now, there's nothing wrong with reading information about a company, right? That a valuable asset, whether we like it or we don't like it, whether if it's kind of shady behind closed doors. It's just overall like, sometimes listening to people where they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, because of this, the company's true value is that, it's gonna be worth more. It's almost like, again, slowly sucking you back in. I'm like, I'm not following that shit. Fucking buy, sell, get the fuck out, buy, sell, get out, and move along.
Well, until it can show me what Pingu done showed me since April, I'm almost at like 800%. Until then, I've been holding Pingu since April, and it's up 813% now that I'm looking at it right now.
Nice.
So, like, come on, man, that's April. I've been holding XRP since January of 24.
Nate, you starting to see why I only fuck with shit that's like 100 mil or less, or like 500 mil, and then base it on it just, dude, you just make more money, bro. Like,
You do.
you make a lot more, and but you got to be right. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can make 50 to 75 to 100% off of things like Doge and XRP and ETH and everything else. But at the end of the day, like, if you want the real nasty returns, you got to do the homework. There's people that rip 300% every day on chain. Like, it happens every day with listings.
Yeah, you do it. But you got to be in those trenches to find that stuff out. You can't be you can't be on fucking TikTok all the time and think you're gonna find that shit.
Yeah, unless you're in our rooms. Not like that, but like
Unless
for
you know Zach. Unless you know Zach.
I don't trench that hard, bro. I don't like I don't like it because I like to trade memes, bro, but I like memes that you can put real money in. I don't want to put real money into anything that's a new listing or a sub 5 mil market cap because they'll hunt my wallet.
And then when I say like trenches, I don't just mean like memes, because like I was telling you, you go on that fucking Coinbase and you see like 8,000 people bought this coin that ain't moved since 2021, and then 2 days later you see it done went up to a 300%. You be like, damn, I should have bought some of that. I could have thrown at least $200 into it.
JJ, did you sleep? Shops, did you sleep?
I don't sleep.
Not a lot, but I mean, I slept some.
I don't
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, it was. I slept. I passed out hard after JoJo's live, and then woke up and was on and off through
Oh,
the
you
night.
did?
And then
I didn't know. I was like, I wonder why he just he dipped out.
oh no, I was talking to on your live. I was talking to a buddy of mine called because he wanted to talk about my notice I gave, and then my daughter was texting me. So
Yeah, that's good.
I figured it had something
Yeah.
to do about work. I was like, it is what it is.
No, I mean, I woke up at 12:30 and you guys were texting, and then I think the last text I sent was like 2:33 a.m.
yeah, there was like a 30-minute sleep area in there somewhere.
So I woke up and I looked at my text. And God, they're still texting.
Yeah, listen, that's how it is, man. And I'll tell you what, Rachel, like I'm just getting like I can give props to my doctor that put that stent in, because I feel like I recover so much faster like I used to. Like recovery time, because I could fucking breathe. It's just
Yeah, I'm
getting
starting to
oxygen,
sleep
man.
with
Recovery
pain.
time's good.
Don't worry, we're gonna get
Increments.
that mattress sent out soon.
No, bro, I fucking called him yesterday. Right? I'm like, yo, where the fuck is the tracking code? Has been over like this 2 weeks now. They're like, we're sorry. I'm like, you know what? Fucking cancel this shit. You're fucking giving me the runaround in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm
Did
like,
you get your
cancel
return?
this shit. Yeah, like they'll fucking return it, and I'll just go to a fucking store and get it, bro. Like, fuck that. Like, how are you a multi-million-dollar company and you say you're gonna ship this shit in like a week,
it's like 2 weeks later, you haven't even fucking generated a shipping code. Just give me a fake code. God damn.
Is that the
Just
is that a
fucking
mattress
lie.
properly, or is it an actual mattress?
You can get the mattress,
Yeah,
the box thing that moves everything, the frame, the mattress. You can get the mattress cover. You can get a blanket. But Zach hurt my feelings. He said, "Don't let your dogs jump on them."
Yeah, I just don't want him to spend like $5,000 and then his dog poke a hole and you get distilled water all over the ground.
You see, that's
yeah, that's the same. That's the same problem with me. So
Like,
I'm glad.
That's why I have a little rat for a
because
dog.
my dog jumps in my bed.
Yeah, my dogs sleep in our bed
Bro,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just not advisable.
I call it-
I would hate for y'all to buy something. And I'm telling you because I see people break them.
What's
Or your
that?
kids.
Sucks.
Your kids break them, or you go a little too hard with activities. You want to be, get a little wild, sharp objects and choke chains.
what you're saying is that
keep
should
them
be
away.
that's the alternative. That's the alternative bed you want to set that mattress up with, the cover.
Yeah. What'd you say, Lee?
They need Zach. They need a freak mode when you hit the freak mode button, bro. For that kind of shit, you said
It's like a
said sharp
protective.
shit.
It hardens the shell.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
That's funny. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna go back and get back in my bed. Made me miss it.
Bro, but that was legit disappointing when I called them, and then the lady was just fucking giving me a run around. I'm like, look. I'm like,
I think
there,
you need to
or
call a
is there
store, not the 1-800 number. Call one of their stores and say, look, I placed an order online. I'm willing to cancel that order, have you refund it, run the order through you. What other incentives can you give me? Because I got like free pillows and all this other shit because I called and ordered mine. I didn't order it online. And
yeah, I
get
guess I'll
them to
do
send
that
it because they get a commission and they actually care. Like the problem is you don't have a sales representative that gives a shit to like make sure you get what you get.
Yeah, well, that sucked. You know what I mean? Like that was, dude. It's not a small purchase. Like, just lie to me, bro. Like, and then just get onto your people and be like, yo, send this motherfucker shit.
Probably somebody sitting at home in their underwear.
Yeah. He's
Not
like,
giving
damn,
a
I'm not
fuck.
done using the bed. I'm not done using this bed yet.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I'm in your bed, Lee. I'm laying on your mattress right now.
Don't worry about it, buddy. I already canceled it.
What's up, boss? You going into work? You going into work? You got Saturday worky?
Audio looks good.
It does.
Telling you, brother. That
There's
pumpy's
really-
gonna hunt.
There's really not a lot of orders right now, a lot of volume. But,
Hey, Zach,
Yeah.
you said you guys usually develop a lot of not a lot, but a lot, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
We
here, but
don't
anyways,
develop a lot. I do projects one at a time. Go ahead.
Okay, so I got pretty much I went and talked to the guy not yesterday or the day before, and he's like, bro, we can start doing this shit right now. I can give you every fucking contact, everybody from top to bottom to build the house, and just a normal 2,000 square foot house. You can be in and out of it with my connections and everything for like $190,000 to $200,000 right now.
Yeah. I think that's good to build those relationships. I think you would be building into a falling housing market in Florida, brother.
Okay, so just hold
Like-
off.
I think maybe maybe go talk to a realtor that's still doing a large amount. Like the top 5% of realtors still always control the business. Talk to someone that's selling for some builders around town and get a consensus on what's selling. Because like what seems good, like affordable housing in a difficult economic environment, is actually the housing that is hardest to sell, and usually luxury housing or housing where people that have money in stocks that benefit from high inflation or crypto,
higher end things tend to sell better. It's crazy the logic, but
Yeah,
it really makes sense when you
that's
start
another
to think
thing I
about it.
asked him. I was like, "What about like houses that are like 3,000 square foot with higher end finish?" He's like, "I can get." He's like, with his, he's like, you can build it for 400, turn around and sell it for, 600 to 700,000.
Yeah, I like those kind of deals better because you're dealing with a higher caliber person that's more qualified in a tougher economic environment. That's just my 2 cents. Like, if you're gonna build, you might as well build where you're gonna make 6 figures on a house.
Yeah.
But talk to some agents, man, and we can talk more about it. But that's really good.
Yeah, and dude, like that was surprising that like he's, it was actually I didn't even know this guy at all, and it was one of my friends, a really good friend, and my buddy just called him. He's like, "Yo, I have a friend that is trying to do the whole like trying to get a bunch of shoes." Like, "Oh, it's your," like we went and had dinner, all 3 of us, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck, whatever the fuck you want." Like he said, "You go, I need you to go set up an LLC, and everything, set up a company, and then I'll go and sponsor you like for the contractor because they have to sponsor you because if you don't have your own license." He's like, "I'll just like as soon as you set that shit up, and I can give you all the contacts, and I just or just have me call, or like just send me, then I'll give it to my give it to my people, and you just manage the projects."
Yeah, absolutely, man. Way to do it. All it is in that business is people with relationships middlemaning money, brother. Like, I don't know shit about building houses. I build a lot of them. I'm just saying, like, I'm not like, I don't, Nate, one thing I've noticed in like business too is like people that get overly focused on being experts on the details of the nuances of things rather than focusing on the numbers and the scale and hiring experts in those fields and just focusing on the macro development of like scaled growth. They're never successful like they can be. Like, so many people try to become an expert at everything when they start a business rather than just focusing on the thing that they're good at and surrounding the talent and the team and the process. I mean, like, Lee, like the standard operating procedures and things like that.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at, Nate?
That's Zora on the Base Network. That's that social media. The news is like a paid social media on the blockchain for Base.
It may have
good.
It's strong.
Yeah, it's strong. Yeah.
You got any? Do you have any?
No. Unfortunately, no.
I ain't buying that there.
I looked at it.
It looked good.
Yeah, it looked good, but I didn't buy it.
If you can catch a bottom range wick, that wouldn't be bad. I think they come back to that line-ish where you got your mark right there, at least.
Give or take.
Yeah.
That looks like distribution liquidity on the top there.
Alert. They buy it. That was my alert. They get in. If they break that, they can get in. Can't grab them all.
No, and then it gets too much. Like, you guys should be, as the bull run goes like down, you should be consolidating projects. Like, don't
Zach,
get caught trying to keep like 50 charts, trying to remember all these tokens because you'll end up fucking it up. Do what, Lee?
Have you ever built like upper, nicer condos?
No.
Where you're
I'm not. I don't build nice. I build trash for trash. I'm just kidding. Like, I don't do nice, bro.
He said that a lot of people don't understand. He said when you build them nice condos, and build a nice community, he's like you on top of getting rent, or even selling them off, and then you turn around and you charge them $400 a month for HOA. He's like and you keep that thing for like 5 years, you can turn around and sell that shit. Like, you can make so much money off of condos just because they have like that HOA. You've already made the money on the sale of the condo. You keep some for sale, you keep some for rent, and then the HOA. And he's like, that's what a lot of his buddies are doing right now.
Sure, I think they're great for the people that build them and sell them, and I think they're terrible for the people that buy them.
Yeah, but
Later, Nate. Have a good day, brother.
I'm not a big fan of fucking HOAs and subdivisions, all that bullshit.
He's like, he hates government and restrictions. I love that, JoJo. You're like, they can lick my ass. He's like, I'll launch fireworks. I'll do whatever I want in my yard.
I hate HOAs too.
It's great that, Lee can fucking, capitalize on the fucking the small guy, but I'm not falling for that bullshit.
He said, Lee, you can slam the small man.
It's not even, dude. Like
I'm still the small man, but even then, I'm not that fucking dumb to do that.
JoJo's not like It's not like I have a bunch of money. What I'm gonna do is just fucking borrow against all my assets, and to build.
Fuck that.
But
I'd rather just rent. You can fix this motherfucker. I'm not fixing anything.
I don't live in an HOA, but there's sometimes I'm like, God damn, I wish I do, because there's some neighbors they're like, shit. They're like, motherfucker, you have like 10 cars, you're just everywhere. I'm like, this is a fucking nice neighborhood. You have pieces of shit cars, like just fucking laying just on the road, and I'm like, fucking asshole.
Like I said, man, if I'm gonna buy one of those condos with HOAs and all, I'd rather just fucking rent, and you can come and fix these problems. Fuck that.
No, I completely understand.
I mean, can you imagine? You're paying for a mortgage. You're paying for HOA. If something happens to your condo, you gotta pay for that repair. Get the fuck out of here. That math is not mathing properly.
I'll tell you. Yeah, anything in the inside of the house is your responsibility. Anything in the outside is their responsibility. It's the HOA's responsibility.
The danger with HOAs is old buildings and reassessments on master policies on people that no, I'm serious, bro. They get the master policy reassessed, and then their insurance went up 50%, and then now your HOA monthly went from $400 to $800, and now you're paying just as much in fees as you are on your Pinkley mortgage that was from 20 years ago.
Yeah,
so that's what you get reassessed into a new housing market that you're not conditioned to financially just because you're a dumbass that owns a condo. Condos are terrible investment.
Yeah. He said that's why you dump that shit to somebody else after like 5 to 10 years. He's like, you sell them the problems.
Yeah, no shit. Do you think I?
And there's always a buy. There's always a buy. No, not like the individual person, JoJo. Because once you build a house, right, it's not going to have that kind of crazy issues for like fucking 10 years. After 10 years,
not the way that
starts to fucking being wear out.
That shit can happen in under a year.
Yeah, bro, it can, because contractors suck.
No, I mean, I honestly, like, when I start, I'm definitely not going to be one of those people. Like, I'm going to try to do right by people, I'll make sure to have everything inspected.
I think if you honor your builder's warranty and you do the things that you should, then you are a gem in a pile of turds. But I think a lot of people, and I think JoJo's understands what I'm going to say here is a lot of them it's as soon as you see the taillights and that every call goes to voicemail and they've already been paid and they don't care if you have a good product or not. They're just on to the next. And that's what's the problem with today's workforce in America.
And you can't even hold them accountable when shit hits the fan.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You can't. And most of them are corporations that can just be folded under in terms, and then they can go back to their multi-million-dollar lifestyle that they built for themselves on the backs of other people's dollars with no recourse for you to get anything. Like, if you guys want to know what's crazy? The biggest scam I ever see, and Bagumba's going to laugh when I say this, is foundation companies with warranties. Because when they go bankrupt, go see how bankruptcy court handles warranty obligations. They get axed. So everyone that has a, let's use Ramjack it's a big company that does foundations where we live in the Southeast. And if they ever went under, there's hundreds of thousands of people that paid extra, and you pay like double or triple the work amount for the fact of that warranty, when in fact that warranty isn't worth the fucking paper it's written on.
Damn.
That's how crooked contracting is. Like, I would never hire someone to do any work unless I physically watch them work and do that shit on someone else's dollar. Like, dude, I literally use people like guinea pigs. Like, oh, did they do good work? Let's go see it. You're gonna come over and see it? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna come see it.
Yeah, that's where
too. Like right now, I think the way where if you're gonna be a contractor or something in that real estate market, right? Whichever the fuck is direction you want to go with, I prefer commercial at this moment.
Yeah, he like.
Yeah,
he was saying a little bit about that, like, and I know about that. Like, light industrial commercial is a good place to build in as well. Just light industrial, not like heavy because nobody's going to those mega warehouses. But those are pretty good, light industrial. And right now, what's a good thing is here in the city, like around the city, there's different grants, and I know the people that are issuing like are writing some of these grants, and I've already talked to them a bunch, and they're like, there's not enough contractors, like big contractors that want to deal with these small grants, but to just get your feet wet and shit like that, like just, you know what I mean? Just start making money. Yeah, I mean, it's either sink or swim.
Right. I'd rather just build my own house and say fuck the rest.
That's what my friend's doing. He's building his own house right now.
I want to see you, Lee, when I, show up to the job site on that project. I want to see you cutting out that fucking lumber.
Oh, I ain't doing none of that shit. What the fuck? I ain't fucking touching a goddamn hammer or a goddamn nail.
Hey, can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah.
Dude, I got new earbuds.
Sneaky guy. Sneaky guy is classic move. I like.
He's gonna do it again, huh?
He did it. I like it.
But I'm just saying the new AirPods, I think, are actually I went with the Anchors because they were half the price in them. But they're good, I think.
Is somebody talking?
Shut up, Lee.
Sounds like he's bitter he didn't get his mattress.
He's like upset. My dog's actually laying on it.
Hey, Bakumba, did you ever read about
what the fuck?
Did you ever
that's Zach and your echo.
That's the Zach. Zach's getting everybody back for that.
Did you ever
that was not
read
me.
about the guy that actually threw himself from the building, I think in New York, from Bed Bath & Beyond, the executive?
What?
When the hell that happened?
This was probably when Bed Bath & Beyond's stocks went to shit.
Well,
why did they do that? That wasn't even his money. That was our money.
That was some 1930 shit right there.
No, thank you.
That's what Victoria's Secret guy did too. He sold Victoria's Secrets, and then like it went from being like, let's say worth a couple of millions, and just in the next year it went to like 100 million or whatever. He realized he fucked up, and then the only way he could deal with his fucking problems, even though he was rich because he sold it for a bunch of money, he was like he couldn't deal with that, like, and he went for a quick flight.
Kept down road it. Yeah, he jumped off like a 40 high rise plank. Yeah.
That's a shame. People should never make permanent decisions on low time frame situations. Regardless of losing wealth, you can replace it. You can't replace your life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nope, you only die once.
That's so true, Chop. You waited for that opportunity, and you're like, yep, here it is. People say you may only live once. That's not true. You got 9 fucking lives. He said, I know people that survive everything.
Yeah, you only die once, buddy.
But
That's
I don't know what his position was, but he was an executive employee, so he was really up there. And I was like, I wonder how much money he really had on the line that he lost.
Well, I mean, it's all comp stuff. The people that lost are the retail investors holding the stock, because institutions knew to sell. Like, look,
That guy's still
like
rich.
go pull up the United Healthcare chart. This is a perfect example of how corrupt like these markets are, because that's the largest weighted stock in the Dow Industrial Index. It was trading over $600. They were getting ready to be under investigation when Price was trading at that for Medicare fraud. No one in the public knew. The hedge funds didn't know at that price. Congress knew. Department of Justice knew. So at the top there, you start to see congressional people selling. Okay, if you look back at the sells, then you see institutions get wind of it, and that's where the volume comes in. Okay, then they take price from 550-ish to 400. At the price hits 400, that's when they fucking tell you that it's under investigation for Medicare fraud. That's when price then gets slammed lower down to 250 by retail panic selling. So they are always ahead of you, and they do not give a shit about you, and they will dump on you every single step of the way if it suits their financial interests. These are the people we vote for.
That's crazy.
That chart, and that's it. Like, you get to find out after halfway down, and you're like, well, what's going on? And then retail doesn't know, so they're buying all these fucking candles on the grab down, because it's the strongest healthcare stock in the world. It couldn't possibly fail. I can tell you, if they get convicted by the DOJ for this Medicare fraud, their stock will be worth fucking $10. It'll be garbage. If you can't build a federal government as a Medicare provider, you have no value. So that's why, like, even the best of things, fall.
Do you really think they're gonna actually convict him, or are they just one of those companies too big to fail?
I don't think anything's too big to fail, but I don't think that they're going to get convicted of Medicare fraud, because I think.
There's a ticker.
Go ahead.
What's the ticker on that?
UNH. It's a big dude. It's got a huge market cap. Like, it's the largest weighted stock in the Dow Jones, or it was. It may not be anymore.
Look at that shit.
So. Yep.
That is wild. That's
and retail keeps buying. Right, yeah. I was all for it, like, the other day, until they got hit with, like, a further probe, because I think they survive. But I'll make my money in crypto and go back and buy it cheaper later, or with more money, even if I pay a little more. I'd rather see it get back above 320, hold the line, and pay a little more. Yeah, bro, that's exactly what they do. That's politicians and institutions that had knowledge on the front end, front running retail. And that's the worst part is that's a lot of people that are weighted into low risk. Like, that's a low risk thing that, like, your broker would put you into in retirement.
What do you call
Yikes.
it? That's the beauty of having inside trading, right, with politicians.
Yeah, bro. So, like, that's why politicians shouldn't be allowed to trade stocks right there. That's a perfect example.
Yeah, well, it's too late now, because everybody's jumping on that MAGA fucking bandwagon. Everybody wants to be united.
We're going to be united.
Well, because
united in poverty at United Healthcare. That's what they're united in. Red fucking candles.
Yeah, united to where they're just going to keep trying to play the system around and screw us even more. Because a lot of Democrats, left the party to fucking join the Republican side, but again, that's just only to get on their good side and see what other what policies they can pass or what laws. As I call, they're just trying to stay in the fucking seat.
Jojo, don't say you wouldn't if you were there.
Not really, no.
Bro, so, like, I have a friend that works, like, he's not in Congress, but he deals with lobbying for real estate there, like real estate laws for realtors. I'm not a fan of what he does for work at all. But he told me, I said, how do these people, like, even with the best intentions, come,
You know, how do the best intentions come to Congress and then it seems like months later they're bought and paid for? He said, man, he said, there are people that come to Congress with values. And he said, by the time in the first month they sit down and they realize how nothing they ever dreamed to accomplish will ever happen without the powers of these PACs and lobbyists, he said, they just all fold and crumble. And they accept the fact that they are part of the machine. And he said, until we change the fact of lobbying in Congress and all this stuff, no matter what we pass with all of these bills, there will always be ridden with pork and fat with special interests for people that don't deserve it. And that goes on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah. I know.
It's terrible. And the American people are just the biggest losers in all of this.
And here's the thing, and we really can't do much because, you know, government is going to be on everyone's ass and military is going to be fucking,
well, we the people are not organized.
Yeah.
And we're so divided, like, with over social topics that are like only the product of a society that has to manufacture problems because they have conquered problems that the rest of the world wishes they could solve. Like that's the arrogance and downfall of America. It rots from the inside. Not you don't have to take down America. America will take itself down over time.
From the inside out.
Yep. But that's what all societies that create, you know, good times create weak men create hard times create, you know, strong men create easy times, and then the cycle repeats. So, who knows? But we do live in the greatest time in history where you can buy MF coin and Dent and XPR and hedge all of this sorrow and suffering. So, make sure you ride.
Yeah.
If ETH can get over 37.56 here, we can go to like 38.50 at least. Before
30.
maybe even 4,000. It could go to 4,000, dude, and then sweep the low.
Oh yeah, that.
Starting to think it's like it's a jubilant July. This is what I'm gonna call crypto for this month.
This is Ocean's play. That's right.
Sounds like you're about to take off, JJ.
Huh?
Sounds like you're about to take off.
No.
You got a fan running or something?
Above me and probably the tower. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking fans.
Yeah, it gets hot in that room, I bet, doesn't it?
No, I think it's just the humidity here.
You don't know what humidity is up there, bro.
It's like
There ain't no humidity up there. What's the humidity percentage?
If you walk outside, JoJo, would your glasses fog up?
Yep. My windshield will fog up.
How long would it take for them to defog? That's the question.
I don't know.
Because we're looking at like 15 minutes. This would be like a minute. Heavy moistness.
Dude, you know what? I take that back. Y'all have a relative humidity index of 94%. Y'all have humidity. That's fucking crazy.
Like I said, man, my windows, they get all fucking like moisty.
Real moist.
He said they get moisty.
Moisty.
He said they stay wet. The hat stays wet. That's going to be the next one.
So
The glasses stay moist. Dude, we should launch Moist Coin.
Really
Should
should.
make a coin, moisty.
Schmoist.
The moist.
The moisty token.
Dude, I liked Crypto Machinery said that he his name His name on the dating app was Meat Cannon. I told him he should change it to the Meat Missile.
I saw that.
That was funny.
He is a character.
Dude, he is hilarious.
Okay, I'm guessing when we get a chance, we're gonna hear from Ocean right here, because this was his play, his mark right there.
Yeah. Yeah, ETH could hit like easily 4,000 on an overshoot.
My colleague was like, I get the feeling that you kind of took a week off because of this crypto cycle. I'm like, no, not at all. I just got fucking tired of looking at you guys, that's all.
Too moist out here.
Yeah. The moist. Dude, this headset's so much better. I'm about to fucking throw this Apple AirPod Pro 2s in the trash.
Oh,
worst
yeah.
things ever.
Humidity is higher than yesterday. It's 97.
Careful, it's gonna be moist out there. Rachel was gonna say something, but I was gonna prevent her from saying it by screaming moist.
You need to stop.
Boy,
No, Florida's pretty
But-
moist too.
But Gumba, I think, dude, if that little breakout, the last, like, on the weekly on Crow,
very foreshadowing.
in November, where it set the middle of this potential massive W, I will shit myself. Because now the chart starts to look like not a piece of shit in structure. If pull up Crow real quick there, Jojo.
Would you sell
I don't know. Fuck no, bro. I have 1.6 million Crow total off everything that I have farmed, and I have been able to position myself to where this might be as big of a Luna return if I'm right on it, with like the even less money invested than I had in Luna. Like, do you see what I'm saying? If this gets above that 25 cent mark, that 24 right there, and we're gonna get price expansion quickly, bro, because structural traders are gonna get into it.
Yeah, look at that.
That would set up on the weekly chart, and like pull up the weekly, Jojo, like big boy weekly, or even monthly. It's been so poor for so long, you may have to fucking go out to the poverty section on the weekly and the yearly. XRP level on this thing.
Is this Crow?
Yeah, bro.
What's it at right now? 13 cents? It moved up.
Yeah,
some?
this could be a 10x easily if it actually breaks. But I think honestly it'll probably go to like 50 cents and then fuck everyone, because there's going to be so much selling pressure. That's what I worry about with like ADA, Crow, like some of these other tokens, like just having an exponential selling pressure. Yeah, 50 cents. I mean, I'm going to show you my chart on it real quick. My trading chart. Hold on my phone, because I'm not going to go to my main desktop right now.
Man, I have a lot of Coach JV followers, man. I don't know which one is the real one.
Yeah, I got like 19. Getting as bad as the blockchain bullhorn.
I have a trend line and like a lot of notifications in case it doesn't break it to make sure I sell, but I just posted in the chat, Big Imbo. We get above that green line, bro. It's fucking party time.
What's that, like 1349 area?
Yeah, like 34 cents ish, 30 like that. Yeah. Well, it just takes. Well, actually, it depends on how long it takes to get there. The price moves based on when it hits the trend. So probably 29 to 34 cents around there.
I'm excited.
I mean, dude, the thing has just been just so gay for so long. Uh, I mean, no offense. Like, it's just not been,
So gay.
it has not done what it needed to do. Like, it has not been a
That's
good
definitely
steward of my
gay.
money. Yeah, dude. It's been shit. I don't mind gay people, but like, don't sit there and
Me
not tell
neither.
me, like, thank a heterosexual person for your fucking existence today. Just remember that.
Yeah, I like that. That's a T-shirt that I need to make.
What?
I like that. Is a great quote. That is a great quote.
Dude, Sleeps was sending me my quotes like on t-shirts the other night. Like, he was ripping off of the Adobe Firefly AI generator.
That is a great quote, though.
Yeah,
Thank a heterosexual for your existence.
I have one from this guy named Dude Gomez. And it says, "My pronouns are fuck you."
Yeah, that one. That one's a good one.
Yeah. You call me a cis male and I'll send you the fucking gutter. I can't stand that shit. Sorry, moving back to Crow. CVX is like great, but
Don't you eat her food?
will they steal food?
Nah, he's pretty good. He knows what the fuck I'm talking about. He'll do it every once in a great while. He'll slowly go over there if she lets it sit there like the whole day.
I gotcha.
But if she really wants it, she's gonna block him. If she don't care, because she knows I'll just pour her another food, and if he's that hungry because he's a bigger dog, then fuck it, he'll eat it. I'll tell him not to, and you did bad, and he'll put his ears down, and he'll cuddle with me, and then
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, where's my food?"
Dude, we should go get beef cheeks and try to smoke them like Palmyra barbecue that Father and I went to. Bro, I could go for a beef cheek
Dino
sandwich.
ribs.
On the dino ribs, bro, my wife got those. They are so good. They had a raspberry chipotle style, like with a Mexican,
good.
like a sweet candied rib that's a special. Oh, dude. It was so good. I knew we were being obscene because people saw like my two kids, my wife and I, and then Roger sitting there, and like we had enough food for 10 people. Like we were at a table because of the amount of food we had that was bigger than what we really needed.
That's
But
how
we
I like
ate
it, though.
It's like a feast,
I
bro.
like a party of 4 for a table, a party of 10.
That's right. Like, and when you're in a place like that, you just want to enjoy yourself.
You
Like,
want to try everything. Yep.
exactly.
I probably need to make a run down there to try
Oh.
that one and then compare it with the Swig and Swine.
You should do that one and go to Lewis as well. Lewis barbecue down there is really good in Swig and Swine. Should do a whole barbecue run.
Yeah.
And then there's a hole in the wall that no one talks about that I grew up going to called Mama Brown's Barbecue, and she's over off of 17 North in Mount Pleasant. And it's a family-run gullah place that does barbecue, bro, in the South. It is so good.
Well, the best thing about those places is because they literally smoke all day, every day, and I
Yeah.
love driving by it. You know what I mean? You could just smell which one's good.
God, I'm gonna be eating some today, dude. I'm gonna have to get some barbecue today.
I think I got one serving of my brisket left.
Ooh, that was really
Yeah.
good. That looked really good.
It was great, dude. I'm gonna get another one. I think I'm gonna do a big one for opening kickoff.
Here's Fat.
The only thing that sucks, Bagumba, is I think Crow needs like a 20% pullback in order to get price to expand on the daily. Like it's like really cooked a lot of its stochastics and Keltner and everything else are required to move the price there. Yeah, dude, Fet's holding really well, bro. And this kid got sassy with me for selling at 88 cents when the wave wasn't impulsive. Like, let's do the math on that. I'm gonna do the math on that real quick. If I had held those 400,000 Fet tokens.
and buy
At
them like
88
all the way.
cents, at 88 cents, they were worth 352 grand. I just like want people to understand like why I don't hold alts when they're not going to go the way I want. Now they would be worth. Bro, that would have been $60,000 worth of profit drawdown. These people that comment that kind of shit, they must have $5 invested. Like, and I'm not dogging anyone that's like the size of your investments or what you do of 5, 10 grand, 20 grand, all that, but like don't let these people draw your bags down on you. Take money. If you got into something and you've made a bunch like and you're up, like I always say, take profits or someone will come and take them for you. And they just came and took all those people's profits on that wave on a fake breakout. Oh, Nate, college football is so much better.
That's right.
College is the way because they make mistakes. Although it's you shouldn't really call it college anymore. We'll just call it semi-pro, NIL.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
did you see the Texas video where those fucking idiots have the Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all that, and they're like revving them? Go Bucks. Get out of here. Dude, I thought my Tennessee Vols were just straight ass. Now they're not great, but I thought they were straight ass when they went to Ohio and got slammed. I'm so glad I didn't drive up there, Nate, for that. What a slaughtering, bro. I turned that off in like 30 minutes. And then they just went and kicked everybody's ass all the way across the country.
Hey,
That was an amazing
Are you
game.
ever gonna check out that new project for the Titan Tennessee stadium?
They made the stadium smaller, bro. It was the most insanely liberal thing they've ever done. They
why
made
the
it to
hell
where
would
like
they do that?
I don't know.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
They literally took. I mean, I will say this: the Nissan Stadium was like outdoors, and I actually the last time I was at it, they did an expo game there with Virginia Tech versus University of Tennessee. That was a fun game to go to. But it's just hot and it was outside and the way it was set, beginning by the sun just like fucking cooked everybody, no matter what time of day it was off the river. Like it just was like just poorly designed. Like some idiot Tennessean like totally laid that out complaining on the original. But now I think the new one will be better. But it's just they're not going to seat as many. But they can't sell their tickets because they suck.
I thought, well, I mean, yeah, they
Yep.
made less seats, but then they created this whole VIP section. It's what they're doing
Yeah.
with every fucking stadium right now. Like, it's wild.
Like they took it right out of the Mercedes-Benz playbook where they did that one in Atlanta, and then everything has become. I will tell you that I think that this like if you guys ever get the chance to go to like the Lexus Lounge or Mercedes Lounge or like any of those things, like the networking that you can do in those is absolutely phenomenal in those VIP rooms. Just getting to know different people. But it's a lot of money, bro. Like it's a lot of money for just watching some sports. Like it is amazing how they may probably make more, JoJo, having less seats.
They
And
do because of they're selling the entire spot overpriced by like fucking 5,000%. I know they do. I mean, how much you think you're gonna get like a VIP section for 50 grand, 100 grand for 10 people?
Jojo, it's easier to make money off of rich people than poor people.
Obvious, well, yeah, but I'm just saying in general.
Rich people have it and will spend it.
I get that point. I'm just saying in general, like that's the focus right there. The focus is people that have money, not the people that don't, because they're gonna keep watching it on TV or at the bar.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I'll be honest with you guys. I have a lot of friends that spend a lot of money on sports. It's not something I do. Like, I spend that money on vacations. Like, to me, it's more important to go vacation with my family than it is to go to pay for sporting events and stuff like that. But I think different people value different things, you know?
I just
So
don't want to be around that many people.
it's a lot of people, bro. And, you know, I can't watch my crypto in there because I'm not a first responder. And you get into those events with like 100,000 people. See, I already see the drawbacks, JoJo. Like you get in there, and if you don't have a first responder prioritized telecommunication device, like you're not going to be able to see anything. You can't stream, you can't run a video, you can't do anything in there, and it's cramped. And the beers are $16 or $20 with 3% booze to them, and it's just you're trapped.
$12 hot dog.
I have. So Nate, my cousin is runs a prop firm for sports betting for golf, and he like does it out of South Carolina and Vegas. He does like Win Expo games for betting and stuff. Yeah, sports betting is good. I follow him, bro, because I'm a bad sports better, but I like to gamble on it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's more insane to even when you play what is it, poker or 21 at those fucking tables, how the odds are so stacked against people and they don't even pay attention to that when they're playing.
You gotta know what you're doing at those tables.
Like if the odds are what, 3-2 and 6-5, it's pretty obvious you know which one you're getting screwed on the most, and most people don't even pay attention to that.
For sure.
They're just feeling it, man. They sit down and feel it. They don't get the cards. They lose $100 and walk away. They're not feeling it anymore.
Hey, so do you guys see this right here? What are you looking at? CRV?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how they ran the price down what they call the creek? Like if you look at a Wyckoff accumulation and distribution chart, like do you see the price went to like 85 cents? And then they ran the bullish over on the left over like where everyone was excited, I'm buying. And then poverty. That's called running the creek. And when that ends and you see strength take out that diagonal, like if you draw a diagonal on that, that's where you guys need to be buying. You don't have to be an expert on anything other than diagonal lines in order to trade good assets like that, because diagonals, once they break, they fucking rip. That's an easy trade.
Oh, you're talking about the 85 with that wick, huh?
Yeah, I'm saying like if you draw a diagonal from there to the bottom of that formation, and when it breaks that diagonal, you don't get the exact bottom.
Right.
But you get a good enough entry. Yeah, I would take it across the top of the other one. Like don't run it through the body of that. Yeah. Run it. Yeah. A little higher. Yeah, around there. That's probably good. Let me see down there, expand, like shrink it so I can see the bottom of it. Do you see how much of that move you guys would have caught though? Like there's people guessing at 57 cents, 61 cents, failed breakdown, but doesn't break the diagonal. Do you guys see how that liquidity got induced right there in the middle where he's at? Yeah. Boom. And then they slammed it lower. So that's why waiting and being patient and looking at stuff like this, like you don't even have to be an expert charter. You just have to draw a fucking line.
I'm sorry. I think you do have to have some sort of expertise to draw the right fucking lines.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you can't, it within reason, it'd still be better than them just guessing.
Right.
Yeah. So. Boom.
Oh, like the same.
Good boom. I love it. I think that CRV is the king of DeFi this season.
I think you better watch your fucking mouth.
You better watch your mouth. Oh, you're talking about XPR? Yeah. Oh, let's just say on the Ethereum network, it'll be the king. How about that?
Listen, man, I'm not knocking it because I've been meaning to get back into it, and I just haven't. But that's what these long plays are for too, to like cycle the profits over there, so that I'm generating another means of income. You know what I mean? In another project.
Yeah,
know, man.
dude.
Now that you're a free man, Shops, I think you should do team up with Zach and fucking trade all day.
I mean, that will come. I mean, it's not totally free yet. Like I said, I'm gonna give the 60-day thing to wean out. If they accept it and take it, then cool. I'll close out as much as I can.
It's financially prudent for you to do that.
Absolutely. The work
and even no matter how.
Out.
No matter how emotional I know you know this because you've gone back and come back and gone there and come back, but like that allowing your emotions to get involved in it will only hurt you financially.
100%.
Yeah, and that's goes for true for anyone in this chat. Like, no matter how you feel about an employer, how you exit and write that last chapter in a book, even if you feel some type of way about it, it exponentially shows what kind of character you have, more so than theirs, even when they're not the highest caliber.
Yeah.
So always hold your head high on the way out.
Yeah, listen, man. I mean, things aren't easy to do, but I've always, as much as I didn't like employers or something, I've always went out like cordial and then talk shit behind
Yeah,
their back.
exactly, bro. Like a true slam artist. See your boys. You get out of there.
No, it's
It's been a
just like,
pleasure. Thank you so much for, a wonderful 5 years. You get home, man, them bitches are gonna miss my ass.
but yeah, I mean, it doesn't do, because it's all about you at that point. So all you're doing is setting yourself up in case something did happen and you needed it. I mean, because you
Yeah,
never know what's gonna happen in life. So
yeah. Oh, I get it. I get it, man. I'm 100% get it. Um,
I mean, it shows just on that. That was my third time back. Imagine if I fucking totally dicked them over and treated them like shit on my exit last time.
and it also shows that you have a good relationship with the other employees because they wouldn't want you back if
Right.
it's not even how you treat hierarchy when you're not on the lower level of a company. It's all about how you treat the people below you. Like, dude, so no one knows about this to me on here. So they used to call me El Blanco Lobo in the kitchen. They called me the White Wolf. They called me the White Wolf, bro,
Yeah,
because I was the only one that would roll up my sleeves and work with these people during the worst and busiest times.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, Jojo, the way those mamacitas worked for me and the way they treated the rest of the fucking managers is totally different. I didn't have to worry about nothing, like, because I treated them all with respect and I worked my ass off with them. And you build respect in Hispanic communities by how you work.
Oh,
either
yeah.
way, I mean, when it comes to business, you gotta also know when to step back and let your employees work.
Yeah, you can't micromanage them.
Exactly.
No
And
one likes that.
A lot of times, and I've noticed that, and a lot of times, only certain people that do make it to higher positions, they understand that. Because it's very simple. They know how to do their job. The question is, either you fucking do it or you don't. It's just that's all you got. And if you don't do it, well, I guess there's you can get the fuck out and have somebody else come in. It's that simple. And you just gotta let your people work. Come on, baby. $4. $4.
Hey, CCS, how do you like your remote clicker? I'm thinking about getting one for JoJo's Live so we can start. I want to get him to the B League in the next 2 weeks.
Say that what? That remote clicker? Like for likes?
Yeah, bro, because this
Oh,
clicking
yeah,
on
let
the
me put it.
screen.
Yeah, let me put it on there. I mean, I like it. I get
So,
this.
I
I
was talking to
recommend
Callie.
this one.
We need to get when he goes live, we need to get 10,000 likes in the first 15 minutes. Like, that is like a very crucial aspect. Like, even if you don't
Is that
focus on
like the
likes for the
algo or
rest of the
something
stream,
for?
yeah, that's the algo right now. And Callie knows.
Why? I never knew it was like a small time frame like that.
Correct. And then it's also really important that, like, instead of just giving like direct gifts, like for people just to spend 1 coin on the Heart Me community also drives the algo. Because we're
Wait,
not
say
going to
that.
benefit from saying, like, when you look up top where JoJo's name is, joining his fan club, like, the more people that are subscribed to his fan club also helps push the algo.
There's a fan.
Yeah, dude, there's a fan club up top to the left. It's 1 coin.
Oh,
The daily heart me.
The Daily Heart Me, sorry. I guess that's what it is.
I don't. Oh, that thing. You click on that.
Yep.
Send
Yep.
heart
And you
me
set.
to join. Oh, Jesus
Yep.
Christ! I don't fucking know that shit.
I know. I didn't know all
I'm
this. I was
JoJo's
listening to
Fans Club.
Callie talking about it.
I just claimed
So,
a whole bunch of them.
yeah.
Yeah, this stuff's crazy. I'd just rather make money on trades.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying, though.
get it?
I think did
I
you
know.
get your clicker? Is it like a little black thing you hold it in your hand, or like how does it?
Yeah, you don't have to hold it in your hand. I set it up and you put it on P1 and it works. I'll send you a picture of the exact one it is. Because it
Did you
actually
buy
is
it?
pretty
Where did you
good.
buy it from?
Amazon.
Yeah, send me the link.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just pull up if it still shows up on previous buy or whatever. I'll just send it to you.
Hey,
Okay.
CCS. Send him the one that gets all of his shit, all of his wallet information.
Yeah,
and you get my
from a
mattress
clicker.
money back.
From a clicker. Yeah, you put this on your phone
So-
and it just slowly drains it. Every heart.
I'll
sends
tell
to
you.
your
I'll
crypto.
tell you guys another little thing. I actually keep all my crypto on a device that's not connected to
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah, that's the smart
That's
idea.
it's really a important thing. It's a beautiful thing, I tell you. Big beautiful.
Big beautiful bill.
It's huge. It's huge.
This is my buy
It's huge.
point.
Some might say it's the greatest ever.
This is my entry point right here. I don't miss out that fucking window.
Huh. Oh man, I hope we don't get there. I mean, I'm
That's
looking
fucked
forward,
up.
bro.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
It's a
at-
tracing
I'm
back.
gonna forfeit.
It's a tracing
Fine.
back.
Virgil, me
Go
and you
fuck
are right
yourself.
there together, bro.
Look at
We've
that.
already
Look
been there a million times. That thing can go fuck off, and fuck don't need to go
Well,
anywhere
why don't
below
you just
that
take profits
518
now and then buy lower?
because it's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed like my fencing contract.
My profits are guaranteed, but that re-entry point isn't
Maybe.
I like
because
that.
you're playing here. You go. You're playing spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You sit on your spot. If I was playing spot, I would do it. I'm in a leverage. I'm not changing that.
Oh, you don't have a spot of that CCS? You have leverage on it?
I mean, I have a spot, but I have leverage too.
Well, just reverse.
I mean,
it.
I can go sell the spot, I guess.
But just
I can
reverse
go sell the spot to try to get it back.
Reverse the leverage.
Yeah, because I see these clickers, and they have one that can sit on your ring, like on your ring finger, and then they have one that attaches to your phone, and it looks like it taps it. I don't know. Do you see literally like how the algo starts pushing out? Like I'm just telling you, like
Okay, we have.
you should do one of those NPC streams with a lightsaber, Jojo.
What?
Like that. You seen that kid that does it in the Sheets parking lot? I bet you Bagumba has.
No.
Dude, yeah, this kid, this Anakin Skywalker dude, he literally waves lightsabers around in like the gas station parking lot at night in North Carolina. He's actually sponsored by the gas station Sheets.
But Gumbo does find the weirdest fucking lives.
Oh, I find
The guy
some
that
weird
eat-
stuff, bro.
The guy that eats fucking fish or whatever. He's a fish.
I just remembered about that fucking guy that took off from the parking lot on an old Camaro. Fucking started swerving on the street and fucking literally fucking threw himself out of the vehicle as it was taking off. I'm like, how do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
He hit the fucking ejection button. He just fucking flew out of the vehicle. I'm like, how?
Dude, what a beautiful B wave on this asset. Dude, people are going to be better charters after all this. I'm going to get better. I'm going to make some mistakes. Chops is going to be right, and I'm going to be wrong, and I'm going to get left behind. Be fine.
You have to step your game up, Zach.
Golly.
That you just said that after I sold my CVX.
You didn't
Well, I
sell
have
your
my
CVX.
spot. I have my spot bag on Coinbase.
Oh, wait, you sold your leverage?
No, I sold my spot on Coinbase.
Oh, okay. So you're
Said,
keeping your
I'll
leverage,
play
but you
the-
sold
I'll
your
play the other
spot?
side. Yep.
You sold the one that can survive a drawdown and kept the one that gets liquidated? Got it.
Totally reverse psychology.
I told
I
him to
like that.
reverse
You're
it,
like-
but that's all right.
I love that you did that. What's up, Cody?
CCS like, I'm going to
That's
psych
good.
this thing out.
What's going on, Cody?
It's just another day in paradise. Just kind of chiming in to see what I can learn.
Awesome, man. Are you new to the crypto space, or you been in it a while, or? Checking it out.
The very first crypto I jumped in with was Doge, like years ago, back when it was less than a penny, and
Hell yeah.
I made a little bit of money on that. But and then afterwards, I stayed out. And then recently, when I started working some contracting work, somebody told me about XRP back when it was about 50 cents, and they told me the utility of it, and I got in on that. And then that was when, after a month or two, when it exploded to like $1.50.
What's
So
what's
Nice.
its
I'm just gonna
utility?
find XRP.
Mm-hmm. I just want to know. What
It's international trade or international currency blockchain technology.
International trading, international blockchain. But don't a lot of coins do that?
Well, I don't know. All I know is that, the key. I'm sorry, I'm cooking right now. I'll step away. But
You're good.
the
You like
idea is that the idea is that obviously, the most stable or the most safe are the stable coins, and then you have the intermediate or altcoins, and then you got the high risk, which are the meme coins. That's my understanding. And so it's like, meme coins, the way I see it is that they're kind of more like pump and dumps. And then, but the altcoins though, like it really depends on what's the utility of it going to be. Like Polygon. Polygon is meant for educational. It's meant like you can only use it for educational equipment or services or something like that. So just when I heard about XRP being used exclusively for international trade, like it's meant to be like, overtaking the SWIFT system, then, that, it could, I kind of did ride the hype train on it all, but I've gone to Apex 2025, the little XRP convention in Singapore, and I met Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz, and that was really cool, man. There's a lot of people who've invested millions of dollars into XRP and, waiting for whatever regulation. And with these 3 bills that just passed, it's looking pretty promising.
It's like to do what in that aspect?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
In what do you mean by, fuck, if I just forgot too. What do you mean in that aspect about to do something with the bills and then the regulation?
Well, right. So you've heard recently about the 3 bills, the Genius Act, Clarity Act.
Yeah, I'm aware.
CD.
I'm well aware of it. Yeah.
Right. So basically, Brad Garlinghouse kind of said, basically the more like even when it's like for Bitcoin or something like that or Ethereum, then it helps all crypto, right? Because the more regulation that's put out there, the more legitimacy there is to it. So,
right.
Like that's why when people were blowing up about the XRP case against the SEC, and we're talking like, oh, once this is over, like that'll. And I'd call this recent thing more of like a short squeeze. This was definitely more of like a short squeeze that happened. But the fact that it broke its all-time high and it's still staying above $3,
what
just like
broke
it did
its
before.
What broke its all-time high?
So there's that's a good question because there's different opinions.
Token are we talking about? I don't care about opinions. We're talking about XRP.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
I just meant there's different opinions about how it broke.
Well, it's not an opinion. All-time high is 384.
Yeah.
But that's why I was asking what broke all-time high.
Oh, XRP. That's what you meant. Okay, yeah, XRP. That's what I meant.
Yeah, but it didn't break all-time high.
It's trying to.
It's working on it. I'll give it that. It's working on it. But I think, Cody, like, a lot of people are going to buy these upper candles of XRP, and when we go into a bear cycle, they're not going to be having the safe haven of 50 cents XRP. Like a lot of these people at this point in the cycle, because if you look at XRP as a chart historically as an asset, like regardless of how great the news has ever been in adoption, like things can be adopted and they don't have to reflect as bullish in pricing, like during that time frame. So like as we have people that are going heavy into foreclosures, debt default, credit at like risk on defaults at credit swap risks at all-time highs, and tokens like Fartcoin being created and sucking large amounts of liquidity and things like that. Like it really strikes me. And if you're in, or you said you're in the contracting business, I mean, do you think the housing market's healthy right now?
I don't know enough about it to really comment on it. Other
Okay,
than
well, I'll
just
tell you,
that
there's a million people want to sell a home in the United States right now. Okay, and there's 500,000 people that want to buy a home right now. That's not a good status quo. So we have a lot of repricing that's going to occur into this year, into next year on a lot of assets, and you're going to see a lot of institutions book profit. That's why that guy sold 140 million of his personal XRP at the top, the co-founder recently.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So my point is, it's not to dump on people, it's to get paid. So like, just, I guess my biggest encouragement to you is XRP will stand the test of time most likely and be around for the next cycle. But like, I would really look at an XRP chart and set aside bias and greed and see how long they allow every single person in an asset to remain in profit. And you can look historically, out of most assets, they have large consolidation phases where it's designed to sweep people out in price. So like, I definitely see XRP going back to $1.50. I don't see it going to 50 cents again, but I could see an expansion phase to $5 to $7 and people get sucked in and then slammed.
What's your target, Cody?
Shit, man. Like, I kind of went for like the long term. I kind of just want to see where it's at after 5 years. You know, if it went to 10 or 20, then I would be very happy.
If it's at what?
If it ends up at 10 to 20, I'd be happy. But I plan to hold on to it because I think it will just keep going.
Gotcha. Well, I hope it does for you, bro. Like I tell everyone, I hope everything runs as high as everyone hopes.
Well, there's another
and they make their money.
There's another potential for the MetalX platform.
Oh yeah, you should tell them about that, Jojo.
MetalX platform.
Yeah, you can make, if you're going to hang on to your
hold it
XPR
long-term,
or
might as well
XRP,
put
sorry.
it out and lend it on the platform to earn rewards.
I'll be back in tomorrow.
Have y'all heard of Jake Clapper?
No, fuck him.
What?
He doesn't even. He's just joking with you, bro.
Yeah.
He's just joking with you.
Yeah.
So, well, what do you guys think of Jake Clapper then?
Who he is?
Who is he?
I might if I see his face. But
Oh, you sincerely don't know who he? Well, he's a CEO that he runs a firm on crypto, and basically he says you have to have like 100,000, like at least XRP in order to get it. And basically, I think they borrow against it, and then it's like a trust, or it's. I mean, you'd have to look into it himself. I'm probably not going to do it justice, but basically, it's a firm to insure your crypto, is what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And he's all in on
I wonder if
XRP.
he's one of the partnerships with XRP or Ripple or whatever.
Maybe.
Be partner.
Quite possibly.
I mean, to be.
I mean, there were talks of Brad Garlinghouse joining Trump's crypto joining Trump's crypto board, but I don't know where that's going.
So, Cody, why do you think that Link CEO and Coinbase, the Coinbase CEO, the Crypto.com CEO, and Link are at all of these crypto signing bills, and there's no Brad Garlinghouse?
Damn. Oh, because wouldn't it be a conflict of interest?
What? So it's not a conflict of interest for the other CEOs for other projects to be there that are actually going to be included? Like, I'll go ahead and say this, and it will age like it'll age like fine wine. Most people will sleep on Link to buy XRP now and end up exit liquidity when Link will run another whatever to $50. Does that not mean that XRP overextends? I'm just saying the early gains of that asset class, based on its market mature and its size, it takes another $250 million for it to double. $250 million in a what is? I don't even know what is the
for
total.
XRP or for Link?
No, for XRP, bro. It takes $250 million. Yeah, like I mean that is so much. Like, what's the total market cap in crypto? 1 point what? Or is it 4 trillion now? It's 4 trillion.
Yeah,
if you
4
include all.
trillion.
Yeah.
I think it's 4
Yeah. So
trillion.
like, it just takes a lot of capital. And if people are looking to take like 5 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand at this point in the cycle, or, 500 or whatever the size of their bags are, there's just such better things for them to make money on. And I guess it just depends. Like if someone had real conviction in XRP, they should have fucking bought it at 50 cents. Like that's just kind of my point. Like, like you did, you made the right decision. That's called being early. Like I've been in Bitcoin for a long time. I don't tell people to buy Bitcoin at these prices. I think it's insane.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I just think it's insane. So, I'm grateful people do because it goes higher, but it's just to me, it's just I don't know. Maybe I'm a scaredy cat investor or I'm pragmatic, but I just
You ain't a scaredy cat when you go to bed with your thumb on Mofo and you wake up grand richer later on.
Yeah, I mean, I traded MF coin for 40% last night, so I mean, I guess I'm not.
Scared.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Hey, Ali, it's working.
Good for you,
Look
man.
at Green candle.
Thanks.
It's working.
And dude, congratulations on your gains, bro, and your conviction. Like I have friends that are heavily invested. Like my neighbor's probably one of the biggest XRP bulls.
Oh, for real?
I know. Yeah, absolutely.
Is he like?
So,
what is he in the tens of thousands or?
I would say he's got over 1 million coins. He's in from like he was buying on Uphold when it was banned. Yeah, I mean he's a regional director for Cooper Vision of all their sales for contacts in the United States. So he's a pretty smart guy.
What is his opinion on it?
He wants to know when I think he should sell because I sell markets very well. That's what I do for a living. I trade equities.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, I like, for instance, like when we follow tech, okay, so like we follow the NASDAQ and ES for most of our moves now. Crypto is very correlated because of the amount of ETFs and the money that is buried in those. And the options I don't know if you trade stocks, but the options contracts affect the price of crypto because of the gamma exposure, okay? And that drives a net drift either up or down in price, okay, based on what the market maker wants to do. What I see in the charts is that Chinese stocks and healthcare stocks are priming to take off. Those are defensive and correlate oppositely with tech doing well. So now, could that be a 2 or 3 month run of Chinese stocks after a blow off the top in crypto here shortly, and then we get another run in the spring? Sure. But man, like anyone that doesn't book some profits, at least a little bit on the way up, in my opinion, in the next probably 45 to 60 days, it's just to me, it's like, it's crazy. Like we get this opportunity so rarely that we get price expansion in alts, just looking at the charts, like that it is, and they're kind of returns that you can't usually get in the stock market. So like, they're very juicy and I like them. So that's all, man. I'm just saying that
20%?
I think
At least 20%?
What for which asset?
For profits or anything, like
No, man. Like I'm gonna rip some stuff for like 100. I just ripped the Penguin coin for 400%.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
like. So go ahead, Jojo.
So for all the people that are in here, Cody, since you're kind of here and there new, but you are aware of crypto for a while, you can always follow me here on TikTok, and then also rewatch the streams that we have on YouTube and Kick, right? So we have dozens of videos out there, and you can see how we talk about a lot of these coins and how we treat them and how we can make money. And you can, watch the other influencers and see what they talk about, and you can decide if we're being honest or not, or we're just trying to show you, whatever the case is. The point is that if you follow me, you can actually get an opinion about how we are, man. Because a lot of times, a lot of us gotten screwed, and we want to keep making money, and we don't want to see people get hurt. That's all.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Jen.
Real quick, I won't stay up here long. I don't really get up on the lives a lot, but I was on a live last night with Money Talk, Be the Change, Crypto Slayer, and it was until 3 a.m. And there are Money Talks pulled it all up, Be the Change pulled it up, and so they all pulled it up when Money Talks told them where to look. There are 2 ledgers for XRP. One is for institutions only, one is for retail. The institutions only, right now, ours is at whatever, I haven't looked at it this morning, we'll say $3 or whatever. Institutions is over $65,000. So when Jake Claver and all them say, oh, it's going to go, it could go. But they have two different scales, and they went in to read it in detail, everything. And you can look it up on S&P Reference Price Index. But they have two different scales. And right now, until we get the Clarity Act, is our only chance for us to combine them. And they still don't even really have to do it then. But
we've been saying that for a long time.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. We bought it all last night, and I was just like,
yeah, because the hype's back, so they got to reiterate the thing to get people back to $50,000 a coin. Yeah. So, I mean, good luck with that. But
oh no! But I'm just saying, there's two different ledgers. It is for the institutions right now.
Yeah, we've known that for a while. That's been out there for a while, a long time. Yeah, it's not new.
Okay, well, it was to me. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. I'm glad you're up.
Don't be sorry. You don't. I mean, you're learning. Like, you're trying to drink through a fire hose. Like, this business is very difficult to understand, and the narrative, like, old narratives get recycled. Like, there'll be Tether FUD that comes out about how they won't survive an audit. They always survive the audit. Like, there'll be news coming out that one country may ban. They used to be like, the U.S. is going to ban crypto, or China's going to ban Bitcoin, and then they don't. Like, the narratives are always like recycled and rotated. So
yeah, and
just something.
It's good to continue bringing these up because they get suppressed, right? Like, the truth gets suppressed when it comes to exposing things like this about XRP, and so it's good to talk about.
The thing is, people believe in XRP going to these crazy numbers. Just I alone, if it hit 50,000, I would have $250 million. Right. Why do people really think that they're gonna instantly make fuckers like me multi-millionaires? Like, and not just me, thousands and thousands and thousands of people that hold so much XRP. Not possible.
Understand what market makers are.
They're like, it's not possible. Like, me to go from shit to $250 million off of a $2,000 investment is insane.
Do you think it's just going to shoot from $3 to 50,000?
Well, think of that case scenario right there. Lee and Zach's neighbor, right?
I'd have $4.5 billion.
Yeah, like, it's just never going down.
Bro, like, he believed that last cycle. Like, he believed that last cycle, and I'm not saying that he should have sold his bag and, like, they didn't go higher. Like, but dude, he needed that money when he was going through a divorce. He needed that money when his kid got really sick a year and a half ago. He needed the liquidity that he let them take from him, that every person, and I don't care who you are as a holder, I remember how much wealth I had when Bitcoin hit $60,000, and I remember watching it ride to $15,000. And that psychologically, as a man and a provider, wears on your mental health. So unless you have the high acumen, and this is not money that you can afford to just ride to the earth, and it doesn't change your life, but it can actually, just be really, really protective of what you gain in this cycle. Like, don't let these people rob you, because they will.
People coming in telling you the same story for the next run.
And then the misunderstanding is that, like, now that big institutions are in the game, like, there won't be any big corrections. That's a misconception.
I just think it's important that we continue to recycle these conversations, because especially right now, I mean, all of us that have been here for a while, they look around, there are so many new people here now on TikTok and in our community. I mean, there's tons of them, and so they've never heard this before.
And that's why they're going after them.
Yeah. And I wasn't doing it to say like, oh, we're going to get to 50,000. I was more like disheartened to know that there's two different ledgers, and I'm just like, oh my God, no wonder our offset is so bad. Right?
Like, everything is stacked for institutions to win. So, like, for instance, Jen, like the stock market, if you've ever traded it, most people can't trade stocks outside of, like, there's early morning hours and after hours to like 8 p.m. But, like, stocks move, okay, like during after hours, and most news that affects stock pricing moves after hours. Retail investors or even people that have large accounts, they don't have trade desks, which means you get to sell stocks 24/7 in a market that retail only gets to access Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You think that's fair for the average retail investor that they can sell when they know the news like this? Imagine like crypto is a space that's a 24-hour market. So if you stay on top of the news, you can get out. Like for me, if I know that I need to sell my crypto, but I'm holding a ton of Nvidia and all these other stocks, I can't sell it immediately like they can when they sell their crypto at the same time. And I'm going to open my account tomorrow morning, even though I have high acumen that the trade is going against me immediately. I'm stuck because it's a rigged game. 100%. You're right. They do have separate. That's why they have OTC desks. That's why they have dark pools to trade stocks. And this game is why 95% of people come here and they lose all their money. Like that's the part that no one wants to talk about in their lives because it doesn't get 350 viewers, is that most people that get into trading get absolutely wiped out because they're greedy.
Yep.
Every time.
Good
they
point.
end up.
Good point.
Hey,
Yeah. So
I think
Learned so much on these lives, and I am so grateful to each and every one of you. And I know I don't get up here a lot, but I want you to know thank you, everybody. I've learned so much, and I'm very grateful. I just it's been a big eye opener. Is all I can say. I'll get through it.
for sure.
We love
Yeah,
you.
I just want you to make money.
Cheers,
Like I
Jeff.
want you to do really well. Like that's all. I people think I'm mean, but I really maybe remember I'm mean because like I want to drive it home. I want you to remember
Oh, I
that
don't
like
think you mean at all. I
no, I just want people to win. Like because at the end of the day, I think everything's going to continue to get more expensive. Governments are going to continue to print cash. And Bitcoin will have another cycle and alts will have another cycle, but you know, alts are really good instruments for making money and then getting out of. I just don't think that like all these big tech companies that have real PE and real value are going to allow some nerd in his basement to come through with his token and run them out of the space because it's the new financial system. If anything, they'll buy them, absorb them, and then bury them, and then rewrite the tech for themselves and white label it. Because that's what whales do. They consume everything that is a threat to their existence, and they discredit it, and they discount it, and then they steal it. Every time. That's why we have cars that suck for gas mileage when Ford had the ability to put 70 and 100-mile gas engines in like 30 years ago. Every time anyone invents anything great.
Why would they
What?
do that when they want more money?
Because they're in bed with the gas industry, my man. They're the drug dealers for that. They sell the equipment and then they sell the drug, which is gas and oil. Like you guys start looking at things like this, it'll change your perspective on investing.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, why would they do that when you know they can make more? And
Yeah, they can make way more money. It makes more sense when expeditions
kinda
get
like-
16
that's kinda
miles
like-
a gallon.
That's kind of like big medicine when it's like, why would they create a cure for something when they could just treat the illness?
I'm not convinced about the gas mileage. I mean, they try to squeeze every bit of efficiency out of these things they can. I mean, the
You think
government
that
makes them.
There aren't.
Yeah, that's
there's
bullshit.
patents. There's a lot of patents, bro.
Yeah,
That's
like,
been buried.
so like Toyota's a Japanese company. I mean, they're trying to produce the most efficient and powerful engine they can. So is like Mercedes-Benz. I mean, I don't understand how every single car
Right.
company is trying
Are
to do
they?
as much as possible. Of course they are. Because
No, I'm
the
just saying,
cartel
you're
is the
saying-
easiest thing in the world to break. If
You're
one
saying
company
that
came out
Toyota-
with a V8 that got 30 miles of a gallon, everybody would buy that. If it was possible.
Bro, if somebody came to my business and told me we're gonna have a monopoly for the next 100 years on this shit, I tell them, where the fuck do I sign?
If you think
That's
they're
exactly
interested in the
and that's
well-being
and
of
that's
the
everybody.
No, I'm
I'm
not
just gonna say,
saying
if you-
that. I'm not saying
like,
that.
Let me
I'm saying
finish.
they're interested in profit.
1 second.
Yeah, they are, because that's why they took cars that used to be tanks and now they're plastic pieces of shit with electronics in them. You can't sit there and tell me that they want to give their clients the best. They want to give their clients the latest and greatest, but it's an attempt to create a profit that costs them the least amount to manufacture. It's the same reason why mobile home manufacturers produce trailers for $69,000 and sell them for $250,000. They're trash. All these manufacturers and all of these companies are greed specialists for their own intent.
Yeah, I get
You
that.
can't. I mean,
My
they might
argument.
be better.
That's
They
literally
might be
my
better
argument.
than the other guy, but no business owner is not trying to drive their bottom line. And there's nothing to gain for them to bury the oil and gas industry. If you create engines that are too efficient, you drive the price of oil down, and the price of oil gets under $65 a barrel. I trade oil and gas, so like you're really kind of arguing with the wrong person on this. But
I'm
like,
not trying to argue with you
I'm
about
just saying,
the price
like,
of-
no,
I
like,
understand the sweet spot between shale oil and all that other, different extraction and oil types.
sure. I'm
I mean,
just
I
saying, like,
understand that.
they're all in bed together, though. Like, they have to keep things at a certain price, and if things become too efficient, then the labor market doesn't work with oil.
Yeah, but they're all cutthroat
How do
killers
you-
too.
I've got a question but how do you guys plan on thinking AI is going to inhibit that?
What?
Inhibit, like, in what way?
So everything that we're talking about, like with these people with their own cynicisms and like their own ambitions and stuff like that, but with AI coming into fruition, like how do you guys think that will? I mean, that's definitely going to change the workforce, and I'm sure a few other things. So like, what is? I guess my bottom question is what do you think AI is going to do to orchestrate in the economics?
Sure, it's going to help a lot of people if you are utilizing AI right now to get ahead. But we still need a lot of labor workforce.
I think it's going to be very interesting for people that don't have the ability to articulate informative questions and reasonable rationale to execute AI because it's only as good as the operator utilizing it. And I think that people that have a high acumen for learning and investing and their time into things that are new are going to do well with it by becoming well versed in it. I think a lot of people that are fucking sloths and skate through life and think that the world owes them a handout and try to get on food stamps and Section 8 and everything else and work a dead-end job and think that should be paid as an adult job, they're going to get slammed.
I mean,
And
I
you're
have a
gonna
10-year-old.
see-
That's why they're saying it's very possible for a UBI to come forward.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no way around it because then you're going to have as the divide continues, Andrew Yang starts to look a lot smarter. I don't know if you know who he is, but he had this idea in 2016 around UBI, and everyone thought he was crazy, but he's not. Because at the end of the day, people get their own government outprints the currency dilution to where they can't get the jobs. It just is crazy, bro. Like, there's just no way where people make it without
Let's
it.
play this out. Can we play this out, this UBI event out? So we got a bunch
Sure.
of useless eaters getting UBI without any kind of agency seeing the wealth gap completely divided. That is going to create the most politically unstable position for a group of individuals, especially a large, ever-increasing group of individuals. I mean, there are extreme dangers with that situation.
Sure. I'm waiting to see when a government decides that their currency is failing, and so they start printing money to buy Bitcoin. That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, that's what I hear a lot from the XRP podcast and stuff. Is that like in order for crypto to rise, the dollar has to fall. I'm not saying that it will disappear completely, but just that crypto will have to rise to a higher standard.
Yeah, but see, the argument of the DXY failing is difficult for me because what they're doing is creating a strong DXY, which would basically deflate the stock market. So, like, that's where Trump contradicts himself. By increasing the stablecoin acceptances in places like Turkey and other countries, you don't have to have a country adopt your currency when you're basically protecting the blood, sweat, and tears of your everyday work by transferring your currency to a stable dollar that is superior. They're basically, it's like the Monroe Doctrine time, right? Like, they're basically redrawing the supply lines of the world. Instead of using military, they're using Bitcoin nodes, superconductor chips, humanoid robots, and AI to become the superior. So it's like, it's a huge bubble, but I think it's just beginning. Like, I don't, like, a lot of people are like, but this bubble comes in waves, right? Like, so we'll have a wave up for the fall, and then we'll have a drawdown, and we may get another expansion phase before the holidays for, Christmas rally or whatever. Who knows? I'm not perfect. I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff. I'm not a market maker. But I think that there will be huge tax selling that occurs into the spring if you get price expansion. It's so that they can make money to pay taxes. So it's our job to capitalize on this stuff. It's not our job to be 100% right on how it kind of plays out. But man, as a father of 2 kids, like I'm concerned for their ability to have the ability to provide for themselves, like in the future. Like, what are they going to do for work if we automate all this stuff? But you go back to the Industrial Revolution and like the jobs just changed, right? Like, so I think there's a lot of jobs that we don't even know what they're going to be yet.
Yeah, just like the automobile. That was the argument, was that, a lot of people thought the automobile, which it did eliminate a lot of industry, but it also created more industry.
Yes. Yeah, it's scary, though. I think it's very scary. I think it's scary when you've lived in a society that's had a status quo for so long. I don't know how old you are, but like I used to laugh at my mom, like she didn't understand how to do the email thing, like she didn't understand how to do that, and like I'm sitting here looking at all this AI stuff, and I'm 36 years old, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to have to be like an expert on all of this, but if I don't learn it, like I'm not going to be, where I need to be. I mean, you always have to evolve, because if you don't, you get left behind.
Do you ever see that meme of the it's like a bumper sticker of the horse in a horse trailer and it says "Well played, horse"? Because
yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to free up our lives, to work less, do less arduous jobs. I mean, I've worked in a warehouse before. Those jobs suck.
Well,
I'm glad Amazon automated all that. Like, what a gift to humanity. Like, nobody appreciates that those terrible mind-numbing jobs are gone.
Well, keep in mind that as Americans, we like to simplify things. I mean, all that hard labor, we try to get away from it. Why? Because if we have the ability to,
because it sucks.
Yeah, quality of life. Quality of life is everything. And if you spend 9 hours a day doing something you hate, it makes you miserable. It's not quality of life. It's just torture at that point to do what? Pay taxes and an inflating currency?
You're literally trading the most finite resource you have for the most devalued thing that they just print effortlessly against your hours. It's like people don't realize like how much modern day slavery this is right here. Like we're living it.
I'd say more like indentured servitude.
Come on,
sure.
Yeah, and they can't.
Come the fuck down.
And they can't help themselves. I mean, that's why we're trying to get out of this system, build new side systems. I mean, you don't need to. You just need one alternative, and that's the question: is what is that alternative going to be?
Are you Cody? Do you hold any fuzzy on XRP? You've got so much XRP, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe snag a little F while it's not crazy. Yeah, dude, that'll be the meme on XRP, I would think.
I haven't even heard of fuzzy, but I appreciate the intel. Yeah.
Yeah, just look into it, man. Like, I'm not saying throw your money into it today. I'm just saying like it's something I would look into. Like when things get. Oh, is it really?
I'm kidding. No.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, Fuzzy Bear. My point being is like when things get silly, when things get really silly, like it's always good to be like have a little bit of money in silly things because they make money.
Yeah, just like fart coin.
Yeah, bro, that's my big thing. Like when it comes back down to 122 again, I'll trade that thing from 122 to 179 over and over. And
nice.
Yeah, so like because it's got really good liquidity because there's a lot of people that trade it that are like traders, and so it doesn't. You can sell into it with a good chunk of money, much like XRP. You're going to get filled at the price you saw on the ticker. It's not going to be like I got filled at 88 cents, 87 cents, 86 cents, 82 cents. When it's real thin order book. The price cascades when large positions sell, but when you have good liquidity and there's a good amount of people bidding it, then you get good fills. So that's why I like it.
How do you? So does anybody here have any in like Big Bear or Red Cat or any of the like major AI defense stuff?
I have been in Palantir tranche buying for a number of years. I've got Joby, Archer. I like Blade AI. Trying to think. Red Cat I've traded earnings on multiple times, but I've never really held their stock because it kind of goes all over. But
right.
What are you big into that?
I just got some Big Bear. I was thinking about going into Red Cat because
I
just
have a
figured-
bag of Big Bear. You should. I'm gonna give you a follow. You need to, when you're in a live next time with me, talk to George Orwell, 1984. He got me into Big Bear AI like months ago, bro. It's been one of my best runners.
Okay, great.
He's really big on finding those kind of stocks, and he's a good trader. He's a Canadian guy. He does oil and gas. Super smart guy.
Yeah, I've already followed you, so I'll tune in. Next time.
Dude, absolutely. Like, but I really do hope your bags go like to the moon for you, man. And like, I think by 2032, like, unless like there is some crazy shift that I don't know about and there's news, like I could see XRP at $17 as the market cap shifts to like 15 to 20 trillion. Like I could really see. Like, I think crypto does evolve the market cap space there into the next cycle or higher. I think it'll be gaining traction on the stock market. I think most people will be better off invested in crypto than stocks over the next multiple years in the long run.
Right.
The drawdowns will be harder, but over time, the returns will be better. Yes. Yeah. And as the market cap matures, as you can see in XRP price, the dumps become less violent. Like, market cap maturing is key for, but that also takes away your ability to make money. You know what I mean? The less volatile, the harder it is to get pumps. So that's all.
No, I
What are you
appreciate
looking at
your
here,
intel,
Jojo?
my friend.
Oh, so yeah, man, absolutely, dude. I hope glad to have you here. Glad to hear you were early. I love that. It's great, dude.
Like I said, Cody, I got like over 60 or I don't know, over 60 videos and stuff like that where if you want to watch them, you can watch them, and we just take it day by day. Just trying to keep up with the market.
Yeah, thanks, Jojo. I've gone ahead and I've given you a follow as well. I'll most likely.
JoJo's
be
man.
back.
Perfect, bro.
So.
Hey guys, I don't mean to be rude. I don't know how to pull myself back down off of the live.
You're okay. I got you. You want it off?
Yes, but real quick, thank you all for all your knowledge. It's so invaluable. I am so grateful to every one of you, and I just want you to know that. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
You too, Jen. Take care.
Enjoy it, Jen.
Did you kick her? Because I for some reason just had a very boomer moment and I didn't figure out how to do that.
I took care of it.
Oh no, Cash
Sounds
Flow,
like-
are you a
sounds
boomer?
like- Sounds
I'm
like she was
36.
She was trying to.
I just call myself a boomer.
She was trying to kiss up so she could get that 100,000 to put in that liquidity for that dude.
She's a nice lady, bro. I've talked to her
No, I
for
know.
a few
She's
times.
She pops in all the time, man, and all of them. She's
Yeah,
been around for
and
a
those,
little
like
while
those
now.
are the people that get hurt, bro. You got to
Yep,
protect
yep,
like the
yep.
population from.
Yeah, because she hears something, right? So it's good for her
Man.
to go around asking. She needs to continue to keep
I'll
asking.
tell you, my first cycle, they saw me coming. They saw me coming a mile away. My first cycle, I got absolutely worked, but I survived.
And now you're motherfucking that night. Now you're a motherfucking that night.
Now I would, what I like to say is I don't put myself in a position. I think that's the other thing. Once you build it, don't ever let anyone get in a position to take it from you. Don't risk it, like, to where you can basically ruin the life you built for yourself. That is the number one thing in real estate I see coming.
Do you have any advice for people who want to like borrow against in their XRP or like any of their cryptos?
Jojo?
Well, would depend on what.
Look at that.
I'm sorry, I
That's
didn't
a
hear the
smart
question.
right there. That's a smart one. Well, do you want to introduce that information, Chops? I think you should.
Chops does. Chops is a lion.
Me, I'm cooking. I'm cooking with crypto right now. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Jojo can.
Because I'm going to
Well-
start making some noise here.
Well, Cody, you can definitely move those XRPs to the MetalX platform and borrow it against it.
Okay.
And,
What's the rate right now?
Let me double check.
So CCS, you've heard of Jake Claver then, right?
I mean, I've heard of him, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of them, brother. I take all these people with a grain of salt. I think they
I
have it in
don't.
financial interest to like dump their bags on my face.
100%. 100%.
I mean, Jake Claver specifically, his company is valued at over 300 million. So it's like whoever's thrown money at him, like they have. To me, that's a signal for me that these people believe in what he's saying.
Sure. And there was a lot of people that bought the Coinbase IPO at $300 that rode it all the way to 50, and I bought their bags
went
there.
went into FTX.
Yeah. I mean, dude, FTX was all professional traders. Like some of the best people in crypto, the brightest minds in derivatives, the best traders, bro.
So what's that tell you? I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just you just gotta be smart about it, man, and keep an eye on shit.
Like the best thing you can do, Cody, is just spread it around. So if one thing goes down, it's not your whole bag. Like you can be early and invest it. Like you have to, like it's about having different verticals. Like you're on the right track with the Big Bear AI and the Red Cat. The other one that you want to look at when it comes out is Anduril, bro. When Anduril does their IPO, I'm buying the living daylights out of it.
And I think that guy you're talking about, what the hell is his name again? 'Cause I already forgot.
Jake Claver.
Jake. Like that's not retail. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
100,000.
Yeah.
That's not retail. That's not this space.
Yeah, no, it's institutional for
right.
sure.
So good for him. Let them do their thing. But that's not this space by any means.
Let's take a look at this, Cody.
Okay.
If you borrow,
I'm looking.
XRP, you earn up to 11.4% APY.
Okay.
Hey, so Cody, all right. So if you bring XRP over to the loan protocol on there, you put it up on your WebAuth wallet, and then you can go to the loan protocol and borrow against that XRP that you put in there, and you can borrow up to 60% on that XRP. You probably don't want to max it out.
60%.
Up to 60%, yes. And if Jojo goes to it, he can kind of show you, because we showed somebody else before, like the numbers that you punch in, and it will give you a loan health. You want to keep that loan health, at least above 100%, so you don't run into any issues.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still do it differently, but it depends how often you want to keep an eye on it, right? You don't want to get liquidated with anything or lose your percentage. You can't. I don't think you can lose it all, but you'll lose a good chunk of it or something. It's all in the description when you read it. It will tell you all the rates and stuff like that. And then you can take that and loan it right back out and earn a stronger reward off that 60 or less percent that you borrowed against your XRP. And you'll earn the loan protocol token for the Metallica's platform and their ecosystem.
Okay.
And then you can take that loan protocol and match it up with XPR and earn a yield and a farming yield on their liquidity pools.
I can tell the information you're giving me is gold. It's kind of out of my element. That my financial literacy is still pretty novice, but I appreciate all of it.
It's easier than you think, and you take one thing at a time and understand. Because you were just saying too a minute ago that you would like to, utilize your XRP, right? Like to borrow against it, or right? Isn't that what you said?
Well, I was just trying to become more enlightened on that whole process, because I know borrowing against, and I know that's like you get some kind of rate out of it, right? But I mean, the 11% APY and the 60%, that's higher than I'm used to. I've always heard it's 50%, but.
Cody, and you also, before you ever get involved in anything like this is what CCS and JoJo understand what impertinent loss is if it goes the other direction. Because if these are tools that you want to get into in the bear market with tokens that you get so that you can control more of the network, what the most of the people right now would be looking to start positioning their tokens to cash out some of their EVM rewards or things in the coming months. So it's not something that we have been talking less about it because the markets are starting to wake up, and we don't want to be the ones advertising people locking up their stuff that they bought higher. You understand what I'm saying? Because 20%,
that's heartbreaking.
20% of something that loses 30% or 50% of its value isn't shit to you at the end of the day.
I'm not getting into yield and farm token or liquidity pool to sell my tokens. That's
No.
that's on
Yeah,
my
just-
basic staking or spot hold. Those ones
Correct.
I use for the rewards specifically to earn rewards daily. The loan protocol, with that, you can move that in and out. You're not really going to deal with that impermanent loss on that. It's not the same. It's not a liquidity pool. It's not the same.
I got you. I'm just saying if you get into these liquidity pools late, I'm not
Yes.
trying to say
Yeah.
like yeah.
I understand what you're saying because I know that. Yeah, you're gonna be
I've
paying
been-
a higher
I've
price
been
and
in one.
premium on these tokens. But this one runs a little bit different, and the different aspects of what you can get into is different as well. You got to have a game plan for it all as well too. So
these are some of the other coins that you can utilize on that platform and get these loan protocol rewards, right? Also, when we talk about the yield farming, these are your options as well. And the good
That's
thing,
just crazy.
and the good thing about it, though, Cody, there are no lockups on these things at all, unless you.
What do you mean by that?
you don't have to lock it away for a year or 6 months or 12 years or a million days.
You always
Okay.
Every 0.5 seconds, you can claim a reward.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get your shit out if you need to. That's what it is.
So then, what do you guys keep any of your stuff on cold wallets?
I
Possibly
have,
some
but I'm
people
not going to
do.
make that. I have since like 2016, but I plan to sell some this cycle.
Okay.
So, but there, if you're looking to store, like if you're storing your XRP, then you need to look at like Tangum because you're not going to. I don't know if you can store XRP on Trezor or
Yeah.
Ledger. Can
Yeah,
you?
no, I've
Can
got
Yeah, you can
Tangum.
store it on Ledger.
Oh,
Ledger,
can you? Okay.
absolutely.
I didn't know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
they supported
absolutely.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
But I
were a
heard
big
there was a
proponent of it.
huge issue with Ledger recently, though.
There
Like
wasn't
the
a
Ledger
huge
Nano
issue.
is useless.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's useless, right? I don't think it's just useless. They're not going to just drop everybody's coins off there.
I will say this stuff to all the people that are new in this in the chat. I did make a video about this platform. There's only 2 videos on my TikTok page, right? Watch it. It's only like 7 minutes. It'll show you all of your options and the utility use case on these coins that you can do on the MetalX platform.
I'd be pretty fucking pissed if the Nano S was just useless.
If
I
you
mean, that
missed
wouldn't
out-
make sense. So,
Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying. I used it not too long ago, so I think people are maybe saying useless in the sense as it doesn't have as much features and storage.
No, I just heard some hearsay that there was some kind of issue, like where that. So, but I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with it personally.
Right.
But what were they saying? You were starting to say something like when you don't know specifically what they said.
No, just that they didn't work, or that they were compromised.
You start using this platform, and you download the the WebAuth wallet, right, to move your coins. Please make sure you send small portions, and what I mean small portions, like a $5, just to see if you're sending it to the right address and right wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you send it to the wrong area, you're screwed.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, and then once you do
That's
that,
in any exchange with any wallet with anywhere,
Same thing when you actually use the MetalX platform, right? Utilize it, see how it works, right? So that you understand better, and then once you figure it out, then you can start getting in there, right? But yeah, please take your time with it.
So, Cashflow, what do you think, or anybody, what do you think about these AI trading platforms then, like Cortex?
I haven't researched enough about it to comment on it. That, to be honest with you,
Okay.
like what's how do you spell it?
Cortex, Cortex.
Oh, Cortex,
I believe
like
that's
brain
what it's
cortex.
called.
Got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, I got you. I'll check it out.
I mean, it's just it's AI driven like trading platform that where the AI just observes the market for you, and it tells you when it thinks you should buy and sell.
That's probably better than most people going off their gut and emotion.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it, you're already getting counter traded by an AI. Like, institutions have been using AI and trading bots for a while now. So, might as well level the playing field a little bit, I would think, if you can find a good one. I would think that makes sense. I can't sit there and say, oh, an AI trading platform's not going to be superior, because it has the ability to think faster than I do and evaluate differently than I do.
And sit on it all day long.
The neural networks of AI are just, dude, like, it is so amazing to me to see where we go in the next 10 to 20 years. Like, I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
So, I think that's great, Cortex. Do you trade stocks on it, or is it crypto?
That's a good question. I think you can trade stocks, but it has a demo mode, apparently, so that way you don't even need to put money in it. You can just try to work it, and you're like practice mode.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Hope it works well for you.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I feel the same way about AI, and what Jerome Powell said at the latest meeting I thought was a little bit of a chilling remark on how he said he believes in the next 2 years that the AI will affect the workforce.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna take a break from this. And
For sure. I mean, I was about to tell you the same thing.
Probably we'll be back later on this evening. Hopefully, I can get my play in there with CVX.
What's it at right now?
591.
Ooh. I sold the spot. I sold my spot bag cash.
Nice. You kept your leverage. I would have closed your leverage.
Nah, man. No way, man.
It's because of the multiples that it can go if it hits where he wants. And if you get one more impulse out of a zone, then you're safe.
Which I'm almost pretty much there.
You're almost there.
Almost there.
But I'm gonna pull it back with a magnet. I just put a magnet sucking it down on my chart.
Put a $250,000.
I'm gonna put a big trading view magnet down there for. I think it probably happens Monday. What you guys should go do and look is the amount of people on Twitter posting screenshots of their stock portfolios on Friday when NASDAQ and S&P hit brand new all-time highs. I would expect probably price expansion at this point based on how they've run this into Monday. And then potentially, remember I say Monday is usually the false move in equities, like that would be their opportunity to drop it. And then the crypto bill comes out. And then I don't know what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, I could be wrong, but I don't see price expanding much further on most of these tokens based on the technicals without a drawback. It's just kind of a healthy, the candles won't just go in one direction.
All right.
But they spend enough time to believe that they're going to stay there forever. So, anyways. Yeah, Joe, go get your day going.
Cheers, fellas. Appreciate the
Later,
intel.
For
Y'all have a
everybody
nice
that's
day.
in here, please take care. Make sure you keep an eye on the market so that you can set yourself for a good position. And enjoy your Saturday, and we'll probably be back later on this evening.
We'll definitely be drinking.
And let's hope CVX comes down to $4.
I did set my buy order in at 410 though.
Yeah, 4 is a good number.
410.
4.
10.
Fine. 405. That's it. But with that, we'll end the
Sorry,
live.
CCS.